How's it going, everyone? Just wanted to record this because I've gone through the video. I've edited and recorded the majority of it, and I just realized I didn't make a disclaimer of any kind. So, disclaimer. Um, that's that's it. Disclaimer. Uh, a lot of the opinions expressed in this video are solely my own and Usagi and Bland's. This video is pretty much made for entertainment and just for a personal thing of mine. It's not, not trying to slander or spread misinformation, obviously. A lot of the things stated in this video are backed up by screenshots and, things that aren't are left with a grain of salt. And otherwise are stated to be jokes or speculations on our part, So I just want to make sure, cover my ass a little bit here. On a separate note, still same thing here, just not towards us, more towards you guys. For anybody watching this video right now, just know that it is not an okay, right? Me making this video and putting it out there is not an okay for people that support me or end up not liking this guy because of this video. It doesn't make it okay for you to go and go on his pages to interact with him, harass him, whatever you want to call it. It's not okay to do that. And in fact, if you do that, please refrain from associating with me, refrain from talking to me. I don't approve, and I'm not going to condone that behavior. If you want to talk about Jim in any capacity towards me, Bland, or, us, that's fine. That's okay. Go ahead. It's what the video's here for. Have the discussion, or maybe just for me, let me know if I'm fucking wild for thinking all this stuff or whatever. That's what it's for. So yeah, feel free to talk to us. I would much prefer, actually, that you talk to us. You ask questions or whatever here, than to go talk to him. That's kind of it. I think that's kind of it. It's been 2 years working on this, maybe on and off. Maybe longer, honestly. I just want to say thanks for you watching. I hope you enjoy. I hope you get some kind of entertainment out of this, whether it be quote unquote true crime vibes or a little bit funny. I don't know. I know it's very poorly done. It's not as professional as I wanted it to be originally, but I took that hit, But yeah. Thanks for watching. Let's get on with it. Let's go. How's it going, everyone? Kuma here. I have kind of been forced to make this video. Not totally forced, because I was gonna make it regardless. I just pictured a bigger scale, a better presentation. What this has since devolved into is more just reading from a script and kind of just showing screenshots and talking about that. I might still get a little bit of that presentation there. If I can get some people to read for me, that'd be great. If not, it's okay. But yeah, I've been kind of forced to make this just because the guy decided to talk about me and like keeps saying that I'm doing things when I am not. Like, I'm not stalking. You want to say that I'm harassing you? I guess. I don't think, I am. People saying that I'm bullying him. I'm not. Right? Everything that most videos that I've made, right, are usually calling out the dumb shit that he does and how he could improve, or just calling out his hypocrisy. I'm not going to his channel to say anything negative, or even to his pages to say anything negative, or like, telling people to harass him or get on his pages or anything. I'm not there's no point in doing any of that. But I guess I'll respond to those particular ones. Actually, do I want to front load this video? That's the thing. Do I want to front load it with responses and then getting into it, or should I get into it? Should I do the video? Part of me thinks the answer is fucking obvious. Just do the video, right? But it's just that one part. That part of me that wants to acknowledge and respond to the dumb shit, right? Obviously, that's just like something that kind of irks me, that I just want to respond to it. But it doesn't matter, because it's not like he's watching. It's not like or even if he does watch, it's not like he's actually going to respond. Right, Jim? You're not going to respond. You're just going to say that I'm making what is probably going to be an hour and a half to 2 hour long video, making no points, showing no evidence, and any evidence that I do show is quote unquote AI or faked. And there's no reason for me to fake any of this shit, right? There's no reason for me to fake any of it. There's no reason, because it's all true, because it's all just screenshots. There's no reason for me to fake it. There's not like 100%, I guess, that I can prove it, that it's, because even if with metadata, like, people can edit that, so I can't like 100% prove that they're real. They are, and the reason I can't is not for lack of any evidence on my part, I guess, more so on him, because he always deletes. Right, he deletes a lot of the shit that he posts, so it's kind of hard to track him down again, right? Unless you have screenshots. So it's just one of those things that, like, trust me, bro. Trust me. You gotta believe me. I don't feel the need to edit anything you say or take you out of context. That's another thing, taking him out of context. But let's start. Let's just, again, I'm just kind of gonna be reading. I'm already, I just feel like the need to be transparent about it, because, like, I don't want to promise something or like call this something and then it kind of not be that. So it's not a full documentary anymore or anything like that. It really is just like a response video at this point, with a script that I'm gonna read now. The internet is a strange place. It can connect, it can distract, and it can delude. James R. Avicini's age 38 now. That's got to be updated. Is someone I didn't know for very long. I can give a few positives about him, though. He's easy to talk to if you don't know anything about him. And he's pretty decent at guitar. I firmly believed he should have leaned into that when making content instead of doing the Let's Plays. It would have let him flex his skills instead of just wasting his time doing something he doesn't like. At least that's my opinion. I don't think he likes gaming. I don't think he finds, like, for videos, right? There's a huge difference in playing for yourself, for leisure, and in playing for videos, for content. I can agree or I can understand liking video games for leisure and like loving that. I get that. Playing for content is a completely different beast because you're always chasing trends, unless like you're not, right? Like me or like Inoj, right? We don't play the trendy games really unless we're doing collabs. Typically we play older shit. Typically we play things that interest us specifically. And do we just want to do gaming? Fuck no, we want to do other shit. But like the way our setup is, the way a lot of us are not even in the same state or even in the same country or continent, I guess. It's hard to do all that stuff. But like regardless, I'm getting sidetracked. I get it, right? But I don't believe. But we love making content. We love doing that. We love playing games for content. That's one of the main things. The other one being, it's not even that. Those are all pains. The second one for me being Gunpla now. I've been check it out. Shameless plug. I've been building Gunpla on stream and it's been like super fun. On April 5th, 2022, Jim started what I can only assume he thought would be an easy career of content creation. Early on, Jim did try to make fitness guru content with the Resolve brand.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the couch. Or should I say welcome to Resolve. It's the fitness side of our channel, where I talk about fitness. You might not know it because I play video games, and a lot of people assume that people play video games that probably don't know what fitness do. It does a lot for you. So I have 15 years, I have a lot of experience with it. I kind of know what I'm doing. For instance, this is a 0 sugar calorie soda. Don't worry about stuff like that. If it fits into your calories and your diet, you can always make it.
A lot of the fitness content was pretty generic advice, and he would contradict himself in the same breath at times.
It's so important to take care of yourself, physically, mentally. People always set a goal that is unrealistic in this day and age because you see so many things on social media and so many trends in fitness influencers and people, and there's so much good and there's so much bad. But there's no right or wrong. You have to find what works for you. And that could be if you're into whatever diet. Maybe keto works for you. Maybe whatever, something you only eat snails. I don't know. Maybe you only eat the shells. But you have to make sure that you have the knowledge behind it. You can't just say, I'm going to do this, and then get into it. And then you inevitably will fail. And otherwise, we will also, like I said, do tips and tricks. Talk about you guys or your questions. If you need a tutorial on something, hopefully I can show you. Not saying I'm the best thing, most knowledgeable little raccoon on the planet. I'm just saying I know a good deal and struggling with my own mental things and medical issues. I've found what works for me, what doesn't, and researched it my whole life. Same way most people do. But there can be a lot of paralysis by analysis, and then you just keep yo-yo dieting, never reaching your goal, never feeling good or happy. So what's the point? You're just miserable all the time, right? And that sucks. Partial reps and body weight movements. They're great. It's awesome. Some people will say partial reps are bad. It's not always the case. It depends on what you're doing. If you're lifting weights and you're overloading the weight, and it's more you can say curl, but you're just... it's pointless. It's stupid. Don't do that. But in the sense of like, it is a... if you do full range and it's great, but then towards the end you're losing it, but you can still pump out a few little partial things as long as you're not hurting yourself, forcing it, it's good. It can help. Also helps in certain things, like if you're doing a body weight squat. Now, normally you're upright and you would squat down, and they say you got to get parallel and go lower. That's great. Some people, like myself, I don't have great legs for that. It hurts when I do super heavy squats and I go super low. But there are methods. You can still do forms of squats, and when it comes to body weight, so you don't have any extra weight, sometimes just maintaining, not fully standing up and not fully going down, just doing that little bit of partial range, you can almost force more tension and feel it more in your thighs, your quads and everything, your glutes. And so instead of going all the way down, you're just kind of like pulsing. That helps. It is just calories in, calories out. The more you exercise, the more you're going to burn, obviously. You can probably eat a little more. And depending on your situation, it is what you want to do to reach your goal. If you're looking for a little bit of muscle, you want to eat more. But it doesn't mean you go on these 4,000 calorie bulking diets. You still want to eat right, still want to eat good, maybe add in a few extra cheat meals or whatever you want to call them, cheats. But ultimately, it's just a couple hundred calories. Start there. And same with losing weight, just cut out a couple hundred calories. You want to adjust for what you're doing. If it's a lot of activity, obviously. So if your maintenance, we'll just say, is 2,000 and you're looking to lose weight, you can go to 1,800 and you'll lose some weight at a slow, nice, healthy rate. But if you exercise a lot, that 1,800 might be 2,200 because your maintenance becomes 2,400. See, it's this whole confusing. That's why people get lost. They hear calories in, calories out, but it doesn't mean that they are tracking properly or know exactly what the heck they're doing. And so the best thing to do is trial and error. You weigh yourself. You start doing whatever it is you're doing, and over the course of a week or so, not just day by day, but week by week, be consistent. But it's true that abs are made in the kitchen, burning fat is made in the kitchen by just controlling that calorie deficit. Simple as that. Calories are energy. We need energy to live and function. Whether you're doing something or not, your body's always using them. So eat food, everybody. Eat lots of foods, different types of food. Good foods, worse for you foods, doesn't matter. But if you're tracking it, you will lose weight, or gain weight, or maintain. Simple as that. And that's about it for today. Maybe next time we'll get into the whole macro thing, which isn't necessarily important, but also good to know and keep in the back of that dome. Alright, bye everybody, bye!
It could be because he would just press record and go off the top of his head. We all have that issue, right? Though that would just be an assumption on my part. Either way, it seems Old Reliable was always there. With gaming videos being the bulk of his content, they weren't exactly Let's Plays, only averaging about a minute for the first handful of videos. Then he formed The Couch with Senpai Trash Panda and Trick Juice. From what I could see while skimming older videos, never really took off in terms of the vision he had for it. If you asked me what the vision was supposed to be, I would guess it was supposed to be a co-op gaming group. Think of Super Best Friends or Game Grumps. Every video under this series was done solo and with no Trick Juice in sight. I will give him this at the very least. He started with and still continues to use the PS4 capture feature when recording videos. I can't even shit on him for it because I feel like we've all been there or somewhere similar. You do what you can with what you have, but I believe you should also strive to get better as soon as possible. And it seems like he improved in some ways and worsened in others. Like he used to have a camera in older videos and dressed up for like a whole bit when playing Wii tennis.
Hey everybody, what's going on? You're probably wondering why I'm dressed like this. Well, that's because we're playing some Wii Sports, baby! Alright. Oh, why? It's a little I don't know if it's the Wiimote. No! This is terrible! We have to come back. Okay, yeah, that's... You know, I'm angled weird with the remote. It's fine. It's in. Don't let it go. Yeah! First point. No, come on!
15.
It was never this hard. This is unreal.
Game point.
It's gotta be because my remote's not perfectly angled at the sensor. Don't screw me. Don't. It just. No. No. You know what? Reset. Because this is bullcrap. We are not losing this way.
It would have little intros. There's no camera, no soul, you know? The camera not being a thing anymore may have to do with the fact that he lost his eye, being made fun of, and considered himself unlovable and a freak. Which is very convenient that his camera was scrapped for gameplay videos after he lost his eye. I can't prove that. I can't prove that he has it or not. If you took a look at his YouTube and Twitter back then, you probably wouldn't give it a second thought and move on. I would wager the same thing could be said now too. It's your typical gaming schlock. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but when you actually pay attention, you see things that seem off. I picked up on patterns. Certain things, as someone who follows detractor content, started to seem a little too familiar. Playing games on easy only to complain about the game design once met with any difficulty.
And perfect, see? And to chapter 1. Save game. I should save that. And not sure if I'm supposed to go or not. I'm a sneaky. I'm gonna stay below the window. What? Go, come on! I can't even move fast. You got crap. That's a game over, isn't it? Cool. I mean, what was I supposed to do? He noticed me, like, immediately, and I can't run. What am I supposed to do? I don't have weapons. I can't run. You need to let me run. This is so bad. Maybe this is why I only played the game once.
Praising a game early on, only to shit on it by the end of the video, and praise it at the start of the next video just to repeat the cycle. Not taking the L and just admitting he sucks sometimes.
So I'm gonna risk it and go over here. You're just a red one, so it's not really that big of a deal anymore considering the stuff I'm dealing with. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's awesome, game. That's fantastic. Just, are you serious? This is what I hate about indie games. I know they're trying their best, but like, you have no directive, you won't give me a shield, and then all of a sudden I'm just in a part, assuming this is naturally where I'm supposed to go, and you cheaply annihilate me.
One thing he does that I haven't seen before is playing the same games even though there's really nothing to do anymore. He also rarely starts a game from scratch. He's either played it before or knows about it through osmosis.
Hey everybody, what's up everybody, how are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to do something a little more intense and action-packed today, and it's going to be extremely stylish. That can only mean it is... Oh, it's Devil May Cry 5. Let's rock, baby! Mission start. Let's do it. We're in. Sword. Whatever that is. Arm. So that's Nero's devil arm. I didn't want to do that, but whatever.
If you scroll on his channel, you'll see there's 3 guarantees in Jim's life. Wanted Dead, Solstice, and Metal Gear Solid 5. The man is obsessed with Stephanie Houston. But that's a story for another part. Now, this is outdated because he has since moved away from the Stephanie Houston shit. God, I really wanna address it. I really wanna get into it. But I have to wait. So you do too, unfortunately. But just know there's some delusion, some fucking wild shit with the whole Stephanie Houston. Believe you me. And I heard it straight from his fucking mouth. So I man, so far right now Stephanie Houston's out, Jill Valentine is in. That's all I'll say. I am gonna mix some of the current things with this old, because again, this is like a year old. But just know, story for another part. It's not super accurate anymore. But there was a stint with Stephanie Houston, and then this comment came up. This comment came up. Sorry, I don't want to put it up here. There you go. I first met Jim around February or March 2023. I reached out to him in the comments of one of his Metal Gear Solid 3 playthrough videos. I don't remember what part. In a genuine attempt to help him improve his recording quality. And the comments of which are still up as of making this video. Now, you might not be able to see it because I'm shadow banned, right? Or I'm banned. I've been removed from all of his shit. But I think they're still there. I would need to check with a different account to see, right? But I think they're still there if you find those videos. But if for whatever reason he decides to delete the comments after I upload this, here's the screenshot. I really just wanted to help him be friends, and seeing as he was a content creator too, I wanted to collab with him as he was smaller than me at the time. Not that numbers matter, but I followed up by asking for a collab and crawling into his DMs. I got what I wanted a week after that when we started a playthrough of Bloodborne. For the most part, everything was cool. We started a fresh playthrough. Well, at least I did. And the guy thought it was a good idea to start a new game with a new game plus 3 character. Safe to say we never finished that playthrough. We only got 3 episodes in. But in those 3 episodes, he said some things I found interesting, and my wife felt didn't add up. He stated that he told his friend Trick Juice that since he wasn't taking the YouTube thing seriously, that he didn't have a say in what they did and would receive no access to any money they made moving forward.
So it was a joke, but the whole idea and the whole thing that I made my channel about was based off of me and him doing it together, but I couldn't rely on him. He'd never show up. He would just not talk to me for days. And I get it. People have issues and things happen, and I don't judge or blame anyone for any issue or anything that they do or go through. But when we're supposed to be, unfortunately, it comes down to business.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's
right.
If I can't rely on you, I'm not doing all this work of putting up YouTube videos every day and running Twitter and Twitch and doing all this freaking work, and then if we start making money off of it, I'm not splitting half of it with him when he didn't do anything.
Usagi had asked about some of the things he claims, such as being a personal trainer, being a voice actor, and doing mocap.
Okay, so what questions you want to ask me?
Okay, bro.
Okay, I'll even look at you.
Why?
Because I love you.
Because I'm ugly.
Because I love you and I think you're sexy.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
Whatever, bro. So I was able to. I think I told you. I was able to find the clip where Jim talks about how oh well, I'm not gonna give money to this fucker because he's not pulling his own weight or whatever the fuck. I showed you that in A, right?
Yes.
So that part I had it mixed up. I thought I lost that, and I thought I had Jim talking about his eye injury or his eye injury, his mocap, all that.
So we have what he says about his eye injury currently, right? Most recent,
right? But we don't.
Twitter
I don't have. Yeah, but I don't have
the original story.
Yeah, where you asked. God damn it.
Yeah, where I asked them when we were playing Bloodborne.
Yeah, where you asked. I don't have that part of the clip, unfortunately. I don't have the part where you asked him about mocap and voice acting and how that works, or and then where he's like, oh well. I'm not saying I'm in Smash Brothers, but I know I that move looks familiar.
Move.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah, you remember that?
Yes, I remember that. So you're asking me because you want us to recount that?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
So, well, and also like I guess what his answers, because I know you said you felt off. Yeah, even after that first conversation with him. Or the initial conversation with him.
Yeah, I remember when we talked about it with him, or after at least, I was like, I don't know if I believe him entirely. Like, I want to because I want to believe the good in the people,
Yeah.
In all these people. But I was like, what if it's not true? And I was like, what if he's a pathological liar?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember.
Right. So, okay, so you had asked him, like initially about the eye thing.
Yeah, I remember even asking him, like, I just like to know stuff. So, what happened to the eye? Like, how did it get like that?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just like, oh, it's kind of a long story. He was like, well, if you feel like sharing, go ahead, And then, yeah, he shared it. Do you want me to share what I remember?
Yeah, because I don't have any.
Okay.
And then I can tell you what I remember or whatever and see.
Okay. So I remember more along the lines that he was like, oh yeah, I was hiking with a friend and we were on like, I don't know why in my head I picture like a canyon, Again, I don't know what canyon, or if it was a canyon, if it was just a mountain and they were in a forest. I have no clue. But he said that we were on a cliff and his friend was about to like fall off the cliff and it was kind of windy and he reached out towards his friend. And as he was doing that, that dirt kicked up into the air and it got in his eye. And he just like left it there because he was just thinking more about his friend and saving his friend. And he was even like trying to be like, not nonchalant is the word, but like, I'm not a hero type of deal. But I remember making a comment like, oh, like, that's, like, really good of you. Like, you're a fucking good friend for doing that. It's like, yeah, I don't really talk about it because I don't want to think about it like that. Like, I'm not a hero. But I'm like, well, it's, okay, that's fine. But you did a really good thing for your friend. Like, that's kind of you. And he's like, yeah. And because I left the dirt in my eye and I would rub my eye, it scratched my cornea. I'm like, okay, yeah, that can definitely happen. And then that's just how I remember. I don't remember him saying, like, I lost my eye. It's just I wear the eye patch because of that.
Yeah, he didn't start saying that he lost the eye until he DMs and stuff.
Yeah.
Or, like,
the posts.
Posts, yeah.
The Yakuza Mafia, whatever the hell
right,
he said.
on the mountain.
The demons at the haunted house.
Yeah. Every time it changes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I basically remember that too, where he was trying to say like, oh yeah, no, like it's not a big deal or whatever, like
yeah.
I'm not, whatever. He never said who his friend was, which is fine, like who cares? But Yeah, basically, yeah, that is what he said. And again, like the story never changed until he started posting about it, and then it's like it's flip flop. But he said that story twice. So he said that story to us, and then he made a stream, and he started talking about his eye and how he lost it, and he said the same story on stream. But for whatever reason, on everything else, he's like, oh no, like, yeah, a demon, or I got tortured, or it got removed by the doctor,
or because of my ex.
Yeah, or yeah,
that's the most recent, right?
Eye. Yeah, he's like, she died, and I blame that for losing my eye, or that's caused me to lose my eye. I don't know what the fuck.
Like, I was so depressed, I was crying, I scratched my eye. I don't know.
I literally cried my eye out.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't say that, but
no,
you
but
know,
like,
we're just assuming. Like, is that what you mean?
No, yeah,
yeah.
So, yeah, it's just it's so frustrating because like that was a story enough on its own. I'm just saying, like, I get that. I guess some people make fun of their own injuries or whatever. Like,
yeah, like they use dark humor to get over it.
I guess so, but
kind of.
Where's the humor in? I lost my eye to a demon. I lost my eye I lost my eye because of my girlfriend passing away. Like, why are you adding more trauma? Yeah. Why are you adding more trauma to it? And so, yeah, and he was like kind of open about it, to talking about it. Like, he really loves making his eye his personality.
And again, we're not trying to make fun of his eye. If there is anything wrong with it, you know, at least, well, I'm not. But
we try to. Well, now a little bit.
Yeah.
Me and Bland now we're making fun of that shit.
I mean, because there could be like, yeah, he probably did scratch his cornea, and it is painful, and
right.
But I don't know why you would go to the extent of covering it up for so long. Like, if you supposedly, is that the right word? Supposedly are, you know, going for surgeries and having things like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to fucking take the wristband or take a picture of the wristband or take a picture of you in the hospital gown or some shit. But like,
we're actually interested. I'm like, how does your eye look, dude?
I don't know if I'm interested in how the eye looks per se. I just like, is it back there or is it not, bitch?
I'm interested because then it helps us kind of see, like, if he does have an issue with his eye.
Right.
I don't care about the story anymore, honestly. Like,
no, I don't care about that shit. It changes every time. It doesn't fucking matter. My thing is, do you actually have an eye there, back there or not? Because now it's not even, did something happen to your eye? I want to know, is it because you claim
that it's lost,
it's gone, that they ripped it, removed it, whatever. Which, as Bland has said, as we have discussed, all that, like, they won't take your fucking eye unless, like, absolutely necessary. They will try and, like, leave it in there. Yeah. And, like, maybe just remove part of it, but you're, like, you know, you still have your eye in there.
Yeah. And we learned this definitely because of my cousin.
Yeah, your cousin. So, like...
Which I think we have to clarify, because we were not aware really how his eye was, and he has an eye, but I think they have to, like, shave off some of it probably. He just can't really see through it really well.
Yeah, he can't see through it. And again, like, he had, well, not again, but I guess for some people
to clarify,
he had surgery on his eye, or like behind his eye, really, because he had a tumor.
Yes.
So, you know, like,
and he actually went to the doctor. His family was actually there. It's for real.
Yeah. This isn't sympathy garnering or anything.
Yeah,
so
no.
We're not even, like, saying his name or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, not that who cares, but, like, that's not for you guys. And it's not like he's feeling bad about himself, you know, or anything like that. He's living life.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just bizarre, a bizarre thing to lie about, or, like, again, just so that you can, quote unquote, look like a video game character.
Yeah. I mean, if he's just honest and he's like, no, I just really like the character, so I like to cosplay like 24/7. Cool beans. Whatever.
Yeah, that would have been like, whatever. You're weird, but like, fuck it, I guess.
That's you. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, yeah, exactly. But no, it's fuckers like, oh, this happened, and this is the reason why I can't be a nerd and be like cosplaying all the time. And
No, I just have to be cool, and I can nerd out.
Yeah, it's just bizarre.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so then, do you remember, or what do you remember about the voice acting stuff?
So I don't remember it entirely if it was that same recording or stream.
I think it was.
I really don't remember. I just remember he mentioned it briefly, and I was like, "Oh, cool! What work have you done? Like, how can we see it? You know?" I don't remember exactly what works he said. I think he mentioned like some games maybe, but I don't remember which ones or what movies or what shows. Nothing like that. I don't remember anything like that. I just remember him saying that he did do it. And that, well, the company, which is also in conjunction with the mocap, it's like the company that I work with, like, it's just a company. They don't put our actual names on there. And we sign what are they called?
NDAs.
Yeah, the NDAs, so we can't say anything. I'm just like, okay. But, I mean, if it's a business, like, you could just say the business, even if you don't work for them. Like, whatever, you know? But he didn't say the business either. Yes, NDAs, whatever. Screw that. Because obviously he doesn't really care about NDAs.
Why do you say he doesn't care about NDAs?
Because of what he's told us. And what he has also recorded himself. When we were trying to talk with him originally. And he was like, I'm recording you. I got you on recording. You know, and he said stuff on there.
I guess so, yeah. The whole, this Berserk thing's not going through because it got canceled because whatever the YouTube, yeah, because Studio Eclipse, he mentioned Studio Eclipse specifically. Studio Eclipse was doing their fan thing, so it was affecting their main thing. It was like, again, like, and I don't want to get too off topic because that's like something for next time or next episode or the second part. Sorry, the second part. Because again, I have to split this up as much as possible.
Yeah.
So I can milk it.
So you can
and talk about it as long as possible. No, not really. But,
no.
But
well, I mean, in that realm of like the NDAs, is like he really doesn't care about NDAs, and he's not. If he supposedly really does sign them, he's not listening to them. Because even if it's off record, I would not bring it up if it was an NDA.
True.
I don't want to.
That's how you get. No, because he hates the leaks. He hates the leakers and supposedly all that shit. Yet he was talking about that. So, which like, and again, like it was all in a general sense and never anything concrete. Never, you know. And again, it just doesn't make any sense. The only thing he ever said that was concrete was the whole, well, Eclipse is making their fan.
Remember how he said it though? It starts with like the letter E and then rhymes.
Clips. Yeah, rhymes with clips or something. Yeah.
So we're assuming it's Eclipse.
I'm pretty sure it's Eclipse because it's not. What the hell was the other one? There was another Studio Taka that was doing the motion comic. They were doing a motion comic.
Okay.
And then Studio Taka had to close it down because they received cease and desist from. But that's the thing. Fan projects get shut down. Fan projects get cease and desists. An official project supposedly that he got picked up by an official, whatever, that would not get shut down.
It's official.
That would
quote.
They would be the ones bullying, big quotations on bullying or like policing other fan projects or other content creators or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I think it's weird, like, this idea of fan projects being taken down. Like, if you're not getting money for it, like, just let them. Like, it's more stuff for you, right? But we're kind of going off topic again a little.
Right.
But, yeah.
It's like, when we're not shitting on him or, like, just making fun of him or just talking about his whack-ass antics, It is genuinely an interesting case study. It is genuinely like a thing where you want to understand
Why?
the thought process, of everything that he does and says. Because it is interesting, which is why we talk about it. Like, if we talk about it, like, without just shitting on him or just hating on him,
Yeah.
it's just an interesting conversation to have, because it's like, well, what the fuck do you think? And it's like,
Yeah.
and everybody has their theories, or everybody has their little spin on it, and but like at the same time, you never know. So you're always just left there wondering, because he's not gonna fucking answer his own question, or he's not gonna answer these questions truthfully anyway. I don't think.
Yeah, we don't think so. Correct.
So for the voice acting, I remember, I think basically what you said is correct. It's been so long. It's just 2024.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, he did say it, but like voice acting, like, that he was uncredited, that he did go uncredited,
Yes.
and that he basically preferred to do that. And so then I just think, like, so then what's the point?
That's the point of mentioning it.
What's the point of doing the work if you're going uncredited, which, like, by your standards, by the way he was explaining it, means that he also goes unpaid.
Yeah.
So it's like, why even do that? Because you can't build a fucking portfolio if you can't, like, say that you were, this is your work. Like,
True.
you can't build anything.
Yeah. I get you.
So how do you get bigger projects? How do you get involved in things if you don't have a fucking thing to, you know what I mean?
You don't have
Like,
a portfolio to showcase yourself.
Yeah, you don't have anything. So none of that made any sense. And the only reason he's saying that, I'm sure, is because it's all bullshit. And I'm getting a little personal about it, or like I don't know. I'm not taking it objectively, I guess. I'm getting personal about it.
Yeah, it's your own opinion.
But so I'm opinionated. But that's what I think, and that's what I remember, is that that's what he said about uncredited or whatever. And go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's not too opinionated, because it is kind of true. How are you gonna get called by these big companies or big fan made projects? They don't know you. They don't know your work. They don't know how quote unquote good you are if you don't have that to showcase, to show for backup.
And then, like, this isn't part of it, but there's also the whole where I'm working on an indie game, I'm making this, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, Cyrax. Like,
So yeah, that, like, why do you post about making or working on these things, these projects, and yet you're using fake art? I get the idea of it, like, okay, so some of the art looks cool, but I don't know, it's like very Sona art, if that makes sense. It's not real. So why even share stuff like that? Like, you want to create something good and something you're going to be proud of. Are you really proud of sharing something with AI generated art?
no, I wouldn't be. But
I wouldn't be either.
But that's the thing, though, and he had said it. I don't have.
He mentioned, I remember, on Twitter, or like direct message. Oh, during the whole shit that he was recording as, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Don't record me, but I'll record you shit.
Yeah.
He had mentioned, we have to use fake art because then people are gonna take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. The other thing too was he had said that it's cheaper to do the drafts himself or whatever.
To draft it with
Which,
AI.
like, I think it's fucking stupid, fucking bonkers, because it's like that you saying that, because again, I'm not in the industry as he claims to be. I just have, like, I guess, a general sense of, like, how things should work. Now, do they work like this always?
We're not sure.
There's always and I'm not in there, so I don't know. But at least this is what I think how things should work, like, and that's so big company picks your team up for a project. They should be providing compensation, or there should They should be signing your checks, essentially, not Jim signing their checks. It should be the bigger company paying you guys because they are contracting your team. Mm-hmm. It's not coming out of your pocket, Jim. Mm-hmm. It's coming out of theirs. Mm-hmm. And you only have a set budget. So now you're telling me you're cutting corners. I would assume then the budget would go somewhere else. But again, nothing. And this is, I hate myself every day. Every day, more and more, when I think back to this specific conversation pisses me off to no end, because there are so many things where I could have just been like, well, what about this? And it would have been over. He wouldn't have been able to explain shit. And I would have had him dead to rights. Mm-hmm. And I didn't, because I was so tunnel visioned, and I was just letting him fucking talk. And he would just talk and talk and talk, and we would just never get anywhere.
Yeah, and then it was because, like, we were trying to ask questions. And then he would just instantly go to, like, oh, you're a fucking idiot. Like,
yeah,
bad mouth us or be rude, whatever.
In that entire conversation, for the most part, we never said a single bad thing to him. Or
we tried not to,
anything. Yeah, until the very end, where he just kept telling us to shut the fuck up and that you were stupid and all this. And I was like, well, what the fuck is your problem? Like, you know, like, you're the one being a fucking idiot here. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's when I started, you know, saying shit. But other than that, I think we were pretty, like, nice about it, and we weren't even yelling
cordial.
At him. We were yelling at him.
We were trying
to
be chill.
Fucking time.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're getting ahead. This is, again, part two shit, maybe part 3. But sneak peek, I guess. Okay. So apart from the voice acting and mocap, what did you feel when he said about the mocap? Like, I know, like, you kind of said what he said, but I don't know, like, what were your feelings when he was saying that?
What is my feelings? So at that time, I was like thinking it's a little unrealistic, because the whole, you can't have your name on it, the company's not going to credit you, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I feel a lot of companies have more, how do you say, respect for their workers, or they should. So, like, they would credit you, or at least they would credit, like, the name of your team, and then, you know, if you have proof that you're part of that team, like, you can share that if you're able to. So I was kind of feeling like, he's talking out of his ass, you know? I wanted to be that nice person and believe him. But I was also still thinking, well, he's not providing the proof. And then we shouldn't really just take his word for it. Like, a lot of us shouldn't. Like, even if, like, your viewers say like, they catch us on something, or they tell us something about what we're saying, like, we're going to provide the proof. You know,
right,
if it's something we can.
Yeah, especially if we can.
Yeah. But, I mean, I feel like you and I, we're pretty much an open book. Like, we're pretty honest about a lot of stuff already. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, we try to keep some things, you know, to ourselves, because that's just how you should do it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's when I was, like, already thinking, like, he probably is a pathological liar, and maybe I shouldn't believe everything he's saying. And I even told you afterwards. I told you what I was thinking. I said he might be a pathological liar. Like,
yeah,
something's just telling me.
That. Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to believe him, but I don't at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I remember that for sure. Mm-hmm. And I even, like, at the time was like, are you sure? Like, again, like, it was like trying to be friends with this person, so I don't want to immediately, like, you know.
Yeah. I know, like, you were also like, no, I mean, he probably said the truth. Like, why would you lie about that type of deal? You weren't exactly word for word, but, like, that's how my brain works, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, like, I kind of was thinking, well, as long as it doesn't become, like, an issue, like, it's, you know, we can entertain each other, we can entertain our audience once it grows even more. Like, you know, this is supposed to be a positive for our channel, his channel. You know, it wasn't to make any bad relationships. It's just positive growth. Mm-hmm. So I understand, like, when you're doing a channel, you might make a life up. You know, you might do that for channel. But I don't think you're gonna, like, lie for these heroic actions or lie a lot about your work. Like, I don't really think you need to do that, or you shouldn't have to, at least.
Yeah, or at least if you're gonna like make sure you let people know like it's a character.
Yeah.
You know.
And he okay, so he did say that when he's like, don't record me, right? Don't record me, I record you type shit. He did say, oh, well, like, it's just playing an actor. But it's like, okay, cool, but you could have let us know from before. Since the very beginning, like, hey, I am playing I am playing a character. I'm an actor. Sure, okay, whatever. We're just gonna believe you from the beginning. But then you just put on these extra shit on there. It's like, why?
I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah, he did say it. He's like, it's just an act.
No. When he was talking about the eye. Because when he was talking about the eye, he said like, oh, what, people can't just make jokes. It's just a joke.
No. Yeah, was it that or was that? I think we might have to go back a little in time, but I do think he's like, oh, you can exaggerate, or, you know, I'm playing a character, but the eye thing is real. That's what he would say. But he didn't say specifically to what he was playing a character. He didn't say specifically what he's exaggerating. So, again, I don't know. But I do remember he said something like that.
I think it was the eye thing. And it was because the story, I was like, the story changes, so which one is it? I did get to say that. Which one is it? Is it the demon? Is it torture? Like, whatever. And then he goes, well, I can't, like, make a joke about my eye. It's like, it's just a joke.
I don't know, like, you have to be careful what you put out there. Like, you can't just joke and expect everyone to understand you. Even, you know that with me. Mm-hmm. Like, you might joke and I don't understand some of the stuff is a joke. Like, I take you literal. Mm-hmm. So, either you tell me after you said it that it's just a joke, then I'm like, oh, okay. I'm still butthurt, but okay. But yeah, I don't know, like, it's what you put out there stays out there type of deal.
Well, kind of for him, kind of.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. There's a carbon footprint about it.
Yeah, there's.
Regardless, it's gonna be out there. Someone's gonna have it. Some database is gonna have it.
Always me.
Yeah, so far. Exactly. Kuma, Kuma has it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. But I think that was what he said. It was just the whole, like, oh, what's a joke?
Mm-hmm. If anything, we can we can edit this part right here.
Right.
If it needs to be.
But I do think that's what he said for sure. Was just, or I remember it being that was just like, oh, well,
I can't just joke.
Yeah, like, I can't just joke about my eye. Like, it's just a joke, like, whatever. And then, but, like, again, thing that I could have said, should have said, didn't say. Mm-hmm. Sure. Somehow, I lost my eyes to a demon. That's a joke. Okay. Well, what about the times when, like, people were just talking or posting about something, and you're like, my idol.
Pick me.
And
He's
again,
a pick me girl.
Yeah, he is a pick me. And like I said, there's like at the very least 12 instances of it, and there are more that are not attached to that, but there are at least 12 instances, like correctly documented on Jim posting or fucking my guy, right?
You're not counting our friends' proof as well.
Our friend's proof?
Mm-hmm. Because hasn't Shalissa also given us stuff too about that?
Well, yeah, but yeah. So I mean, like, but yeah, specifically, I mean, publicly
where
saying,
he has said something.
Yeah, there's
said something and deleted it.
Yeah, there's at least 12 instances of that.
Yeah.
And Again, there are more. I know for sure.
Oh yeah, and here they
scattered
are.
along the page.
Yeah.
Well, after a few sessions of recordings, I had the great idea of making a podcast, another short-lived endeavor, as most things we tried to do were. If I took anything away from working with Jim, is that he wants to be a contrarian while also having the coldest takes, or just takes nobody cares about. I won't sit here and say you can't have and express your opinions. Of course you can. I just don't accept any of his opinions because I think he's a poser. And I'm not about to sit here and listen to takes from a guy that puts Burger King at S tier. Like, bro, I get it. You hate One Piece. Shut the fuck up already. No one cares.
If you tried to, but couldn't catch up to One Piece yet, you might want to get off social media for the rest of the day.
One Piece sucks. Mind you, this is like one of the hypest moments for One Piece. Again, like, I'm not a huge fan or anything. I'm like, even less than that, I guess. But like, the whole Gear 5 thing is like, it's just huge. It's just one of the biggest moments of the series, I would say, as of recent. It was just one of the moments that was building up for like the longest time now, and it's finally here, and people are like, this is so dope. It's so like, it's just peak. And him just saying One Piece sucks. People are excited for this. They're rejoicing. They're in each other's comments, whatever, talking about it. And he's like, yeah, that thing fucking sucks.
It sucks. He's like just a little guy in the background just screaming.
Have you seen that fucking image where it's like, the people are talking, and then it's like they're in a circle, and then the guy's like, oh yeah, this thing fucking sucks, and they're just like, good job, good for you. Okay, we're gonna keep talking about this.
That's literally him. He's like trying to insert himself, and they're like, no.
And then Reshi Delta says,
Percy Jackson could beat Luffy in a fight, just saying. Tweeting this to make 3 of my specific oomfies upset.
Yes, and screw hecking One Piece.
Like, what? Like you said, he's trying to be a contrarian right now. Like, he's trying so hard.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have that. Okay, I'm not gonna look for it, but I'll just tell you what happens after this one.
Okay.
I'll post it on the actual video, like I'll put it, but like
he tries to talk to Papa Meat. No way. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, are you joking?
Yeah.
That's
It feels bad when he's like into the things you are.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I'm not for gatekeeping, but sometimes it's just like we have to
stay the fuck away from freaking Hunter. No. Oh my god. All right. I don't like that. That's like tickling me the wrong way. Okay. How's everyone feeling about the One Piece live action series? I'm 3 episodes in.
Just the most fucking aggressive fucking comment to follow is just, it needs to die, like Netflix ruining all our favorite things with bad live action things. Wrong spelling of Luffy, but whatever. Luffy sucks. To be fair, in my opinion, One Piece sucks too.
Oh my god.
Now let the hate pour in for having an opinion. Oh yes, I'm so edgy. Oh.
Yes, I want all the hate to care about what people say.
They call me the king of hate. I use it to power myself.
He could not handle that. Oh my god, he would cry in a room.
So, as you can see, there are 2 comments. I believe one of them was just somebody saying you're not that important, little bro.
Damn, dude. That's
and that was it. They just said that and fucked up.
That's hilarious. I would have just put like shut the fuck up, the abbreviation. That's it. Jesus, Jim. You need Jesus.
But yeah, as I hope this little dive I will have to drag you in again later to do it. To do more.
Fine.
But yeah. I hope it wasn't too bad. I hope I guess a little bit more insight.
Yeah, no, that was fun, actually. Seeing the mind of how his mind works through tweets.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you don't get that. You don't get that on YouTube really. It's
No, you don't.
it's very rare when he like like the Guitar Center bit and that like that's very rare when he actually has an opinion or like is actually at the point where he wants to like shit on something.
Yeah.
So, but on Twitter, he just does it because this is how I take it, right? Without taking too much more of your time here. But the way I take it, because the way he like talks about how I'm stalking him and like how I'm not supposed to be able to find the things that he comments on. That's what he says. So I think he genuinely believes that people can't like see your replies and stuff like that. I think he thinks that Twitter's more private than it is.
Yeah.
So I think that's what.
Yeah.
But I think that's what causes him to be a little bit more, let's say, unruly.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Yes, Ezra Miller sucks. How brave and original for you to think that. Whenever he's questioned about his previously stated opinions, he'll backtrack them or just fence it the whole time, saying things like, I do love this thing, but I hate it for these reasons, while his posts only say that he hated the thing. Like, it's just, he can never take a stance on anything. The podcast was nothing special. We just talked about video games, and one time we talked about paranormal things. The Controller Does podcast ended because I was no longer comfortable talking to him, after he blamed me for him losing 10 subscribers, which I know for a fact is false. He gained 10 subs in that time and has grown ever since. If anything, he would have lost them since he had not posted for a week. But like I said, he didn't lose any. He was also pretty bad at keeping schedules. We would set up a time and he would reschedule last minute, just fall asleep or blame doctor's appointments, which may or may not be true because according to someone that knows him personally, he always lies. That's actually something we'll get to in another video. Another thing he refused to do / kept pushing back was getting Discord, claiming his laptop couldn't run it. And when I suggested getting the app on his phone, he just never did, or at the very least, didn't switch over to it. Now that I have gone back to get screenshots of our DMs, it really pisses me off to see that he was trying to manipulate me. It really shows with these messages from him.
Hey, who was tagged in the podcast? As a guest? Is it who we played Bloodborne with some nights ago? Kinda important. Oh, no, that's Logan. I know I said add, but I meant like a regular guest for now. He does seem to want to be part of this, but I want to just play it safe, you know? Okay. It's cool if he guest stars, but I don't know him. I don't want our very first podcast to have an extra opinion already. His first post when I clicked on him is about weed. It's a shit post. He actually hates weed. Okay, cool. Then let's shit on it.
He really wanted to try to control what I was doing. Mind you, I was recording, making music. Usagi made the profile picture, and it was being posted to a YouTube channel and Spotify account that were under my name. Nothing was tied to him other than me tagging him. And not to be that guy, but he didn't have a lot of viewers at the time. Not to mention that Logan is already associated with me. He's all over my Twitter and co-owns INOJ, Inoj, and Needle Jerk's YouTube channel. So he's there no matter what. Now that I think back to it, I should have hit him with the, you aren't doing anything other than showing up and sitting on your ass. You don't have any say so. I'll involve whoever I want. Don't tell me what to do. Is what I should have done, right? But I'm not a fucking dickhead. I'm not an asshole. His Twitter is just wild posting that I wish was a joke, but I feel it's probably serious to him. So after all of that, I started noticing his Twitter posts and responses were a little odd. he would post about people bullying him and how he was a freak because he only had one eye, or talk about injuries received while working on fan projects. I thought to myself, with all the injuries and the fact that he's a content creator, he would live for this kind of thing and post pictures of the set, or at least after filming wrapped. Yet there was nothing. I also noticed the story of how he lost his eye was different on Twitter than what he told Usagi and I. I also saw how offended he got when someone called him out for making his eye his whole personality. And seeing how he lashed out, I just thought, oh my god, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Yeah, it's spelled R-A-Z-N. R-A-S-Z-N, sorry. Raisin Cookie.
Oh, okay. Yep, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen this one before. Yeah.
Yeah. I take it, I guess I'll do Jim, and then you just do the responses?
Sure.
Okay.
You'll do his voice, though.
Yeah. I can't, my voice doesn't register that high.
My voice. It makes me feel like shit. Oh, wow. Did I just fucking...
I think you got it. I think that was first try. I'm like, you might be a voice actor, Bland.
Holy shit. I could take his career. Oh, okay. Sorry.
No,
Sorry to take your
okay.
fire. Go ahead.
Okay. It makes me feel like shit when you can make a podcast like this, but me losing an eye gets one view.
You don't get to base your whole personality on your missing eye, and using that for views is crazy as well.
I don't. Never have. Do some research and you would know that, asshole. Mind you, this kid's like 16 or something.
God. I don't. Never have. I just hear him. I can just hear his annoying ass theatrical voice in my head.
So it says,
okay.
Yeah. Apparently me having a fucked up eye is me using it for views. So that insensitive piece of shit that makes fun of me for that, rot in hell.
And being, okay, let me try to read it how, like, I think he's trying to be condescending, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it was so fun being in the new gaming industry for 10 years. And for a few months, having a batshit injury. That doesn't make sense. Batshit injury? I'm awful. Ew. That's so icky. Don't say it. I know, I'm just so bad. I'm so awful. I'm just so gross. I'm like, well, you got one thing right there. I know it's the internet. There is always scumbags. But how dare you be mean to others' opinions based off their physical face? So to use my face for views like they claim, hey bro, recently had surgery, that doesn't matter. Let's not talk about it. Fuck you. That doesn't make any sense.
It's like, how was anybody supposed to know that you had... How's anybody supposed to know that you recently had surgery? You don't post about it. And then... Okay, yeah. What do they want to talk about that? They're not mentioning or making fun of you for your eye either. Like, I mean, we just read it. All he said was making your personality and using it for attention, or trying to use it for attention. Because again, you're commenting on a Jacksepticeye post, and Ethan, I don't know his last name, but when they were doing their little, and I know I've told you this, that they were doing the, like a little unboxing podcast, whatever. So commenting that on their stuff, while also being like, well, my video doesn't get one view, but you getting like hundreds or millions of views off of this pisses me off. Like, that's what you said. That's what you said, Jim, was that this pisses you off.
That's begging for attention. It's like, I really wish that I can get that many views. I'm doing the little finger thing where you touch your index. I was
imagining I was imagining the hands behind the back and like the little twiddling of the leg, like digging your toe into the And just kind of like swinging back and forth, like, oh, I wish somebody would pay attention to me.
Oh, little me. I'm just over here with my missing eye, and I just want more than one view, guys. Like, please, with that pick me shit, dude.
Speaking of one eye, right? Just getting a little off topic. I have the sticker, the Y Papa sticker on my phone. But I just think but I just think every time I look at it, I'm just like, yeah, that's Jim's eye. I know it's for
That's
something
Jim's
else,
eye.
but that's Jim's eye.
Yeah, that's Jim's eye. In memorandum, that's Jim's eye. Apparently, it lingers here and there.
Yeah, it's a little spirit ghost eye. It just kind of shows up.
Ew.
Let's see. So, okay, we'll do one of the first one, the one they sent, the Jasco one. Yeah.
Okay. I hope you enjoy the remainder of your weekend, fam. I can't wait for you all to see tomorrow's video.
I got a case in Rhode Island. Not the Conjuring House, but worse, if you ever want to join me. It's demonic, and I've got some physical proof. I contributed to my right eye missing.
What?
Yeah, so to me, I took it as, okay, so you're saying a demon took your eye, or like a ghost fucking removed your eye?
Yeah. But worse than you want to... It's demonic, and I've got some physical proof. I contributed to my right eye missing.
Now that I'm like, again, like absorbing it, I have physical proof. I'm just imagining he has like the dried up husk of his eye in a box.
In a jar.
Well, no, if it was in a jar, then it wouldn't be dry. He'd probably brine it or.
Ew, that's even better, honestly. Like, pickle your eye. That's badass. Come on, yeah, if you're gonna fucking say your eye got torn out, at least keep the eye and do something cool.
Yeah. How like bad shit would it be if like just in his background it's just a jar and a floating eye?
Dude, that would be so bad. Instant subscribe if that was the case. I mean, fuck yeah, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, don't take our ideas, Jim. They're patented.
Yeah.
It's our copyright. You can't use it.
You can't use it now. Too bad. Freaking swallow the eye or something. Then you're not allowed to pickle it.
It's so gross. So gross.
That's disgusting. That is gross. I wonder if you would choke on your own eye. Like, is it too big to go down your throat? You know? I'm just trying to like take it like a pill. That's so disgusting.
So gross.
Oh, that is gross. Sorry.
I had the visual of like him looking up and swallowing it, and you just see like the fucking bulge go down his throat.
And he starts to choke. That's so disgusting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know. I'm getting way off track
No,
here. Sorry.
you're
Go
good.
ahead.
It's okay. I'm enjoying this. It's a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. So it's okay.
I was gonna say, have you seen that fucking video of? Do you know who Vanilla Mace is? That girl on Twitch. So okay, I'm gonna send you a video.
Ah, yes, because I need the context.
Hold on. Hold on. No, you don't understand. Hold on. Okay.
Slip and
This is literally what I pictured.
It's like a Sam Raimi bit, you know, like an Evil Dead or Drag Me to Hell bit.
So gross. Oh, okay. Let me go pull those freaking tweets up again on my phone.
He used to go by a different name, so maybe you know this one. I don't know. He used to go by Jeskinho or Jaskinho, I guess. That's how it was spelled, but apparently it was pronounced Jeskinho. But if that doesn't, ring any bells either. He used to be one of those like 3 a.m. fucking YouTubers, but his was more so the dark web. So it would always order like supposedly random mystery boxes.
Yeah. I know that guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the fact that Jim's like trying to get in his good graces or talk to him, I'm just like, you're like talking to like a fraud, right? Like a grifter,
shit.
like a grifter, like
Yeah.
a paranormal grifter, like what the fuck is your problem, dude? And the only reason I found out about Jeskina, and it was funny because I had found out about him before I even knew Jim or anything, but the only reason I found out about him was because of another YouTuber, the name of Mr. Gigi. Do you know him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So I found out through him about Jeskina and a bunch of other like 3 a.m. / mystery unboxing, whatever, dark web mystery unboxing. Yeah, it was like some of my favorite content. Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, he is.
My wife has a crush on him, so I kind of hate him. Not just
kitty pie. I get it.
But yeah,
precious.
So he so because of that, right? And then it was when I started, following like Jim's like postings and stuff, and I saw that he would like, kind of tag him and stuff, and I was like, why the fuck does he like look familiar? Why does his name seem familiar? And then I like looked it up, or I guess I looked him up, and I was like, wait a minute, go back and pull up Mr. Gigi real quick, and and I was like, holy shit, that's so funny. That's so funny to me.
Wow.
So he says, Jasko, I lost an eye because of a demon. The Conjuring House in Rhode Island is a joke compared to the stuff I've seen. Always be careful, brother.
Wait. What? He's okay. He's still on that? That's so freaking cringe, dude. I lost an eye. The demon plucked it out of my face. Be careful. Might happen to you. So stupid.
And then
I'm looking. Don't we have the screenshot of the one of the shadow figure? And what?
Yes. Yeah. So I guess I didn't get the full context, but it was just they're talking about Metal Gear Solid 5, and this is like what Big Boss sees is just the shadow person, and then Jim just going, "No, I saw shadow figures. It's not fun." And apparently made fun of losing an eye. Like the fucking shadow figures are just standing there pointing at him. You've only got one eye, bub.
So is he saying the shadow figures are like laughing at him?
Yeah, that's what I'm taking as. Like,
oh my god, dude.
Imagine being that sad of a fucking human being, just like the other dimensional beings or whatever the hell shadow people are just standing there like, well, you're fucking lame, you suck. like, somebody come look at this.
Like, guys, you're never gonna believe this. Richard, come over here. Richard, Robert, come here. Look at this guy. He's missing an eye. And so is he saying like the demon plucked out the eye, and when that happened, the shadow people were like pointing and laughing at him when he had it?
Yeah, it's just constant ridicule on his part. That
doesn't make any. That's so stupid.
But like now that that's being said, right? Like it makes a little more sense, because he always says, like, not always. It's a pretty constant thing where he brings up like public interactions or things that happen in public with him, and it's always somebody like commenting about his eye or kind of making fun of him. It's just like, so is it real people, or are you just seeing these other apparitions just making fun of you? Like, either way, that's concerning. You if you're seeing that, maybe not maybe not as well as you think you are up there. So the next one is him saying, I've been through a lot. Not trying to make it seem like feel bad for me at all, but getting through a shattered left hand, foot, collapsed right lung, and then destroyed right eye. So now it's destroyed. It wasn't ripped out. It wasn't, surgically removed. It was destroyed.
Right.
What got me through was video games. So thanks to you all. You're all amazing. And then it makes a bunch of tags at the afterwards.
Well, he's so trying so desperately to get some kind of attention.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. Like, he's trying to play... you know how, like, on America's Got Talent and, like, American Idol, there's always, like, the contestants that have, like, the sad backstories before they come on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and they're the ones that get the most attention because they have sad backstories, right? And people of higher power feel obligated to give those people more attention because it'll make them look better. I think he's banking on these people doing that to him. Like, what do they think? They'll be like, okay. Oh, who did he tagged? Final Fantasy. Yeah, we'll give you a free copy of Final Fantasy 27 or whatever the fuck. And like, what is he trying to do here?
I'm like,
I don't get it.
The way, also, you were saying that about sorry. Jesus. Sorry, I had coffee and it's like, it's not doing good for me right now. Yeah, the whole American Idol thing, like, I'm just like, okay, there's the sympathy garnering to get attention, like, only works if you can physically show it, or like it's obviously apparent, right, that you have, like,
exactly,
like sympathy or something worth giving sympathy for or whatever. Why not just go the easier route? I know why, but why not just go the easier route, which is just throw money at people. Just buy their fucking attention.
Right. Exactly.
I enjoy this. Hi, Stephanie. I enjoy this.
Oh my god. I don't get it. I don't get him. And then I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this one with what is that girl? The demon girl?
Oh yeah, the
VR.
VTuber, I think, or like a VR.
Oh, this is when he got into Didn't he try to get into VTubing or no? Is that this? I'm thinking of someone else.
I think you might be thinking of somebody else. I know he tried to get into VR, like in general. But he's one of the unlucky few, I guess. Where. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, live in VR chat.
And then unprompted, just says it. I lost an eye. VR lets me be whole. You don't use VR though, and you would still not be whole, sir. Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
You're still missing depth perception because of the way that VR works.
Yeah. So you're even more dizzy. Holy shit. That's just like, God, that's any chance he gets. I lost an eye.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
When Big Boss said, it's about respecting the will of others and believing in your own. What do you think homophobic Metal Gear fans heard? Not to mention the entire MGS2 ending.
Sorry, just that whole thing. That whole sentence is just, I don't know, man. It's so dumb. Yeah, or that whole post. But the boss herself was open and by. If you're a kind person, I'll always fight for you. No one was there for me when I lost an eye. No MG joke here. So it's hard to understand people that don't get it. Same for me. I'm sorry if I missed certain things. What? What?
Yeah, I think that you missed a lot. That doesn't make any sense.
Of course.
Like if you're nice and acknowledge that I actually have a missing eye, I'll stand up for you. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, he recently had an exchange with I know, like, I've showed you this whole thing with the Jill Valentine and whatever. There's a bunch of Jill Valentine fans that he's like interacting with.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
one of them recently said something of like people blocking them without ever having interacted with her, and it's like, well, yeah, I mean, if they don't like what you're saying or whatever, I mean, they're free to block you. I don't understand why you're being hurt or like
Yeah.
being bothered by people blocking you that have never interacted with you. They just want to see your shit.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So and then just Jim in the comments being like, "Oh, I'll never block you. Happy Valentine's." It's like, you'll never block her unless she questions you about your claims. Okay, be add the asterisk, add the stipulation, because for a fact, if she went into your comments and started being like, "Oh, none of this makes any sense," you would probably block her. If she ended up following me or Bland or anybody in the saga, you'd probably block her. So listen, leave the asterisk there.
Yeah. Put it there, leave it there, dude. Don't be afraid.
And then
What a weirdo.
the next one being Alana Pierce.
Okay. Oh god, this is the Andrew Tate thing. I can't stand this dude. Okay. So oh my god. Okay, so Andrew Tate first, he says, "I don't sleep with vaccinated women." And then Alana Pierce says, "Vaccine confirmed, Andrew Tate deterrent, ladies. Get your boosters."
Fuck. Andrew Tate is a loser. Alpha? More like joke of a lifetime. Try losing an eye, saving someone's life. No, I went to prison because I'm alpha. Frack off.
What? So stupid. So now he's saved a life and lost an eye because he saved a life.
Yeah. So that was always the story. That was
I'm so
originally that was always the story. But so far we have a demon and saving someone's life. I'm trying to find the one where he says that it was like torture. So I still got to do a little bit of digging, but there's that one. And now recently I did show you this one, and it was a whole like his ex-girlfriend passing away is what caused him he like attributes it to the cause of losing his eye or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To this day, a comfortable eye patch, although I'm tired of making my own. I have a screenshot somewhere, right, of him saying that it costs like hundreds of dollars to get a custom one done, and that they keep breaking. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, if that's the case, you could just buy a cheap one. Like, you could get a pack of like 3 for like $15 or some shit.
I was gonna say, like, they're so cheap if you want to just save money.
Or just like actually just make your own with like some tape, some like masking tape or whatever, and like some gauze. Like, it's the same thing.
Literally. Yeah. No, he's got to look like that Metal Gear Solid guy.
So it's just so dumb. It's just I don't get it.
Hold on.
What?
I am an unlovable deformed. Okay, wow.
I did the whole like 3 gems in the background, but that post is his. That post is his. That's just straight up him.
Oh my god, Jim, why? I am so unlovable. Wait, I am an unlovable, deformed piece of shit. Garbage. Everyone made it clear. So please, keep your comments to yourself. I can't read. That's so cringe.
I'm tired
dude,
of
I
delete. like if he was like just nuking his wall or his posts, his comments. Like no, that's the thing
Yeah.
though. Nobody would ever say this is before. This is before Pigeon. This is before anything.
My God. He's just sitting there feeling sorry for himself, man. It's kind of sad.
I'd feel
I'm
bad,
tired
like I
of
said.
deleting my YouTube account that gets no traction in the first place. Oh, Jim, that is really sad.
Again, just the tiniest violin, the saddest song and the tiniest violin, and him just like standing there, just hands behind his back, just like, oh, little old me. Oh.
Oh, do, do, do. God.
Oh
Fucking
man.
Jim. That kind of breaks my heart a little bit. Just a little
Just a
tad
little,
for him
yeah.
because it just seems like he's so desperate for attention. He's so desperate to like take off on YouTube or Twitter or something just with these fake ass stories. He just wants something and he's not getting it and he's losing hope. And it's just really sad. It is a little bit, just a tinge of sadness. But then you remember that he's just a liar and you don't feel sad for him anymore. There's just a lot of loneliness in that post.
One of my favorite things, right? It has nothing to do with the eye stuff, but it's when he complains about like YouTube and how like supposedly they're silencing him and like doing so, like just the things that like actual
Oh
big
my
YouTubers
God.
talk about supposedly is happening to him, and I'm just like, I mean, even if it was, you're too small for it to even matter, guy. I'm just saying.
No, it's true. Like it doesn't matter. Nobody sees your stuff. It doesn't spread to anyone. It doesn't impact anyone. Like it's the sad truth, Jim. And I guess he doesn't wish that is. He wishes that he could have an impact with things that he says or things that happen to him. But no, dude, it doesn't. And like if you're consistent enough, people will see you eventually, and then you'll get a few people that like you. But you have to be likable and entertaining and different. And he lacks all of those things, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Poor Jim.
Okay. So
What? Okay, yeah, just go ahead and start.
as I, an asshole, that's won 14th triathlon. I'm sorry. Just the humble brag.
Yeah, just I.
An asshole.
Just a normal or average asshole. Shut up. God.
That's won 14 triathlons, met powerlifting lifts, then had his eye ripped out due to torture, never listened to teachers like they know it all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am missing some context. I admittedly, we can admit when we're wrong here, right? I'm missing some context here, but I don't think
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters. I don't think it was important because it probably didn't make any sense even then. I don't remember what the whole context was. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it looks like I think it might have even been cut off, like, or not cut off, but like a deep unposted or whatever. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like all of that shit, my teachers, I guess, told me I couldn't do it, but I did it. I don't know, man. You gun to my head, I couldn't decipher any of this.
No. He's just bragging at this point, like I am the big man that won 14 triathlons. And you're
It's like,
I
what's your
don't know.
record?
Jim's
What's
got like he's got
your?
like a no, legit. There's stuff that you can show for that. That's not just something you just get a pat on the back for.
I'm just saying, again, you know, digging myself a hole or whatever. But you know, in my search of like looking up his name and stuff, something did come out about like a run, like I think it was like a 5K run or something like that. He wasn't even in like the top 50. He wasn't even. So I'm just here like,
Goddamn.
you know, and this is like 2013 or something. So I don't know. But I'm just like, you want to say?
Did he lose his eye at that time? No, right?
No, I don't think so. Maybe
Yes.
the
I'm
eye
gonna
was
say
holding him
yes.
back. The eye was.
Oh man, I wish he would have lost the eye. I was gonna be like, man, he probably fucking veered off the wrong direction. Couldn't tell where he was going. But you're right. He had both eyes. It was holding him back. He can't be his full potential with two eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he still can't be his full potential. He really has two eyes.
He needs to have
still.
no eyes to unlock his full potential. to use the full 100% of his brain.
Was right. He's got to have the heightened senses that blind people have.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, buddy. Get to it. Go back to that Rhode Island house. Tell them that they missed something. That's fucked. I'm sorry. That's so
No, it's okay. They can only.
Oh my god!
They can only get us for bullying at this point, okay? Not slander.
That's true. That's true. Not slander, just bullying. We're just being mean.
So
I
I think
read the next one already.
The Sam one?
Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
It's so fucking stupid. Yes, okay. 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 Naked Snake in Metal Gear Solid 3 looks like if hepatitis was a person and the Metal Gear Solid is that a missing thing?
Delta.
MGS version looks like if dysentery was a person.
What the fuck?
Make the fucking sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense, but okay.
And it just
Make it
as a dude with one eye and a mullet. Sorry.
What?
Like,
What are you sorry for?
that he looks like hepatitis, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. This is just like, oh my god. This is gonna give like the same energy as when a kid comes up to you and you're eating like, you know, spicy chips. They're like,
Okay,
I like those.
My mom says I can have those.
Yeah. My mom says I can have those, and it's like, okay. Yeah, no.
Well, then
It just
get your
gives
own,
that same
man.
energy, like wanting to interject yourself. Yeah, like go buy your own, bro.
I still don't have the context of like what was said beforehand, but you know, the same thing. Just never listen to teachers like they know it all. And then
Okay.
yeah, Sam says
Torture?
and then just, yeah, it happens. I was hiking, you know, in the wrong spot apparently. But it gives us the power to carry on. Never give up. like yeah, it happens.
Come with me. Yeah, sometimes you just area get tortured, lose an eye. It just happens to the best of us, guys. What in the fuck?
Oh man. And they don't
I
stop
think that
coming.
they're thinking on different wavelengths, dude. I think hold on, what? Oh my god! Okay, we gotta read this one.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I use sexy in a non-sensual way? Like this art is so sexy because it's good looking. This food looks sexy because the color palette sexy.
I just want to say, in a non-sensual way, but then you use the like the sentence, like this art is so sexy because it's good looking. That's still sensual.
Yeah, that's still sensual. Like that. This got to be Jim. He's got a fucking sock account.
Just Jim responding. Jim responding with, "Yes, my eye should be sexy, even if it's gone."
What?
Just the eye in a jar in the corner of the room staring.
This is like trying to wink at you, but it can't.
It's got no eyelids. But I'm treated like gummy worms. Not good. What's wrong with gummy worms?
Don't fucking hate on gummy worms. They slap.
They slap. The sour ones?
I don't know what gummy worms are eating. Yeah.
He's eating the
Give
sugar-free ones, the ones that
fucking
just
nasty
make you
gummy
go.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
His
so
mommy doesn't
stupid.
allow him to have sugar still.
Now, Jim, you know that you can't have too much sugar in your day.
But mom, look at my body.
But mom, my eye, I need sugar for my eye.
How am I supposed to stay this shredded without any sugar?
Shut up, Jim. Basement.
Not the basement. I wish Alyssa was still here.
You know he mumbles under his breath.
I fucking hope you die. I fucking hope you die. I can't.
Closes the door to his basement. Just fuck. Just
the only reason I'm still here is for the inheritance. Count your days.
Stupid. Count your days, bitch.
That poor mother.
We're gonna fucking wind up reading a story about a man that lost an eye and scooped his mom's eye out to put it in his eye socket, and it's gonna be some fucking crazy shit.
Manifest
it.
Manifest it for don't be a weenie, please. I would lose my shit.
I'd be like, holy shit, have you fucking seen? Jim done lost it. He actually did it. Holy shit, he actually fucking did something. Now he's famous. You know, that'll get you there. That's for sure.
He's got the Jeffrey Dahmer stands, like, and it's like, oh, he's kind of cute, you know. He's got a little je ne sais quoi with his eye missing.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's just like that one freak in the corner. Like, you think he ever gets freaky with that thing?
Yeah, he definitely does.
And then it does come out that it's like pickled, and you're like, I wonder what it tastes like.
No, for real.
I'm sorry. I went a little too far there.
All right, now he has to do this. Now this has to become to fruition. Please, Jim.
Please, just for the bit. Just for the bit.
Just for the bit. Dear Jim.
Oh, wait, this is the wrong one.
Okay.
Oh, he says, my last tour playing guitar. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I forgot he said he went on tour.
Jesus, with what? Okay.
even if it's just to like the local pubs, but I wouldn't call it a fucking tour. I'd call them
That's not
like
a
gigs
tour.
or
Yeah,
something.
that's like a gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My last tour playing guitar and singing was the end of an era. Thanks to everyone involved, my heart can't take it anymore, literally. So supposedly he's not doing this stuff anymore, right? Yet, for the past 2 years, he's been saying things like, oh yeah, my Halloween's show is coming up, or, oh, I'm going to be playing at this other pub, whatever. It's like, so can you do this or can you not do it anymore? Like, what the fuck?
Right. Like, what? That doesn't make sense.
And so, like, that would have been one thing, but then he added the thing right after, which was, if you want healing advice from a missing eye. Fuck. Sorry, that hit me like out of nowhere. if you want healing advice from a missing eye, like the missing eye is gonna give you advice.
Right. Come visit. It's in my jar.
Hand or limb, lung or broken limb. I'm always here for you.
So let me help you figure out how to handle your newly founded broken lung.
Like the fucking medical experts that diagnosed you with that aren't already gonna do that.
Exactly.
It's
just
so...
the freaking need for attention is just insane. Insane.
So crazy. Also, #life. I forgot to read that. How foolish of me.
Oh right, #life. Can't miss the hashtag, man.
And then Jim says 2023 to 2024. What changed? Not the body. Never let a setback be your story. Fight through it and embrace the pain. One eye, but can still deadlift 510 pounds. Like your fucking eye was gonna... What does your eye affect your deadlift?
That doesn't make sense. One eye, I can still... I don't believe that he can deadlift 510 pounds.
He looks 120 pounds, honestly. So
he... nah. His body isn't nearly muscular enough. Like, he's got a lean body, but that doesn't mean that he's strong.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I don't believe 510 pounds is a lot.
I'm just saying, the body doesn't change because the photo hasn't changed. I have proof that they are like at least 2 to 3 years apart, and it's the same fucking picture. So,
I don't think so.
And then Jim says, I was told Halloween was a month ago. I just want my PSN card and Powerade, please. My eye is a comedy sketch, apparently. but they're talking about the eye patch, I think. And maybe you were wearing something crazy. I don't know. Maybe you were wearing...
Yeah, like a weird jacket. Like he likes to buy weird shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've seen that, huh?
I've seen that, yeah. So... I was told Halloween was a month ago. PSN card. So, okay. That is kind of fucked up, though. that is.
No, it would be fucked up if
no normal person. No normal person's gonna say that.
Yeah, it would be fucked up if it was believable.
Yeah, that's not believable at all. No person's gonna be like, "Oh, you got an eye patch. Oh, that Halloween was a month ago, bro." Nobody's gonna fucking say that to you, dude.
The context, because I don't have it on here. This person was talking about a replica sword that they bought, right, or that they wanted. They want a replica sword. They already have one. They wanted to complete the set, and it's another Metal Gear thing, Metal Gear Rising. So yeah, he wanted one of the swords. Right.
Okay.
So Jim's saying, already have it.
How does it look IRL? I am curious. I got Raiden's since 2015.
A weird hole. Still getting used to it. Doesn't seem natural. I'm sorry for yours. Oh, the sword. It's not built well.
What the fuck?
So yeah,
Talking about his eye?
He's talking about his eye.
Oh my god, please. How does it look IRL? He's so fucking weird. That is so weird. First of all, why would you say that? A weird hole stood again. Like, that's such a weird way to explain it. First of all,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about yours.
Sorry about yours.
Sense. He's desperate to just get. I just can't get over how desperate he is for attention. It's fucking insane.
And then just I guess further context. I don't know how familiar you are with Metal Gear, but right in that game where the sword is from and everything, he loses his eye as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
Even more so.
Yeah, even
for him
more.
to
Like, he's so me.
attach
He's me for
himself.
real, for real. When I said him blaming me for losing subs was the reason for me being uncomfortable and stopping the podcast, I didn't say everything that happened. The real reason I started to step away was a message he had sent right after that.
Have you ever played Salt and Sacrifice? No, but I have Salt and Sanctuary on my PC. It's hard, but fun. Feel like it's something we could do together. I'm interested. Doing more stuff together is always nice. But the question is, am I joining the couch, or are you joining the jerks? I mean, to be fair, I did invite you into the Notes channel. I don't care either way, man. It's not a competition. Plus, the couch doesn't exist anymore. On my own, I've been way more successful, which is why I don't collaborate a lot. I see. I wasn't trying to make it a competition or anything like that. I just wanted to be sure of what this is moving forward. Whatever you want, brother. You invited me, so put it under your name. I lost subscribers because of the collaboration, but I'll still keep hanging. I have a fun time. Wait, you lost subs? Yeah, at least 10. Don't worry. Sorry, you shouldn't even bring it up.
No, this is important. You should bring it up. You should talk to me. I want to be a partner to you. I want to work together. So talking this stuff out, or bringing up these concerns is important. Dude, I'm not trying to take anything away from you. I thought you went up in subs. The last time I had checked, you were at 50 and now you're at 60. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But you should, like, if any concerns that you have or anything, please do bring them up. Again, I want this to be a partnership. I wanted to work with you. I have no ill will. I never did. And then, I mean, like, I'm not saying this to put it over your head or anything. Trust me, that's the last thing I want to do. But anytime I make a video with you in it, even for a little bit, there were videos that you weren't even in, and on my channel I still had you as one of the end box or whatever, the card, right? I had your channel there. People could click on it and sub. I always mention, like, hey, go sub to Jim, go check him out, he's a good guy. I'm not trying to hold it over your head. This isn't that. But I just want you to know that I have no intention of, like, making you fall into obscurity or, like, have less eyes on you or anything like that. It was always my intention to work with you, to do something together. And I'm sorry if anything I did or didn't do failed to, or made you think otherwise. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We will start the podcast Monday night and have a fresh start. All good going forward. I'll bet my right eye on it.
Now, I don't know if I had struck a nerve or if he really is socially inept. The reason I asked him who was joining who for future projects was because I wanted to know if I was going to have to take care of recording, editing, making thumbnails, etc., or if I would have to rely on him, which is something I don't like doing. I would rather just take that burden or whatever on myself, even if I'm also not super reliable at like keeping tabs on it. At least it's on me, and people can shit on me for being bad. I don't like getting mad at other people or like thinking other people are unreliable. I don't like that. I'd rather people just think I'm unreliable or whatever than the other way around. You know what I mean? Instead, he said it wasn't a competition and accused me of causing him to lose subs. While I didn't believe him because I was watching his channel, I still apologized and wanted to make things right. That rubbed me the wrong way, and I didn't really know if I wanted to keep working with him. I started to distance myself from him slowly, just telling him my schedule was messed up, which it was, but I really just wanted to remove myself from him. I was able to kind of avoid him, only answering messages and not starting conversations with him from July 4th, 2023 till September 17th, 2023. Then I get a message that changed everything moving forward. Now, this whole thing was supposed to be like a 3-part thing. It was supposed to be a big project, right? Like an actual documentary, like maybe not about his personal life, because like I really don't give a shit to bother his family or to really like reach out to people that know him personally, right? I mean, if they ask me if I have questions or something, sure, right? But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to go up to somebody and be like, hey man, you know about this fucking guy, blah, blah. I did that to one person. Sorry. I did that to one person, right? And that was mainly because I was sure they didn't even know Jim personally, right? That was one Justin Leper or Leaper, however the fuck you say his name, because they would interact a lot, and he kept saying that, oh yeah, Justin Leaper's my friend, and you know, whatever, and I just kind of wanted to know, like, well, if anybody could tell me if he's legitimately any of the things he claims he is, it would have been Justin, because he's also in some of that stuff, and like if they've worked together or like how they met would have opened my eyes. And had it been that he's legit and he's not lying about any of this stuff, I would have backed off a little bit, you know, maybe not 100%, because there's still a bunch of other shit that he's lied about and said and done, but I would have backed off on at least the claims, or like at least shitting on his claims of like actually being a motion cap voice actor, all that. I'm not too sure. I want to say this was 2024 that I wrote this, because I'm talking about 2023 like it was that long ago. So we're gonna say I wrote this in 2024. That's fucking crazy, and I didn't write part. I still haven't written part 2. But yeah, unless you know, she wants to get in a call with me again and we discuss what has happened and what are her thoughts on all that, and just kind of get like a, you know, another interview, essentially a re-interview. I think I'm gonna cut out her part, but here's hoping that she will accept to talk to me again. Not that we don't talk to each other. I mean, literally, like we talk to each other on Instagram and stuff all the time. But you know, if possible, I would like to reach out to her again and get another interview, a proper interview this time. Because each time I've interviewed her, it's been like under the dumbest circumstances. Like I'm either in a car and there's a bunch of fucking noise, or it's just I'm not able to record well. Like it's just annoying. It's really annoying. Now, I wanted to address some of the allegations made upon me, and I just, like I said, like I don't know what part 3 is gonna be at this point anymore. It's definitely gotten away from me in a way that I wasn't expecting, but you know, I just feel the need to address them, respond, because these are all just false claims. These are all just things that he's saying, and he doesn't have screenshots of any of what he's claiming, but I have screenshots to protect myself and prove that he's full of shit, you know. There's a lot of screenshots. Obviously. I'm so obsessed. I'm so crazy. What? So recently, when was this screenshot? January 19th. Yeah, I remember because it was like, a few days before my birthday. I don't talk about it much or want it littering my timeline. One of my stalkers is so over the line, it's criminal. Steals my content, alters my pictures and words, who says I've been good while stealing my videos and has to be unbanned? Please block and report this. Sorry. He's tried contacting my ex-girlfriends and friends. If he's done this to you, I'm sorry. It's sick and disgusting. He thinks it's cool and wants views off of it. His name is Josh. Now, I'm not stealing your content. First off, like, that's not what's happening here. I'm reacting to your content. I'm providing commentary. I don't even download your videos. You know, like if anything, each time I react to your content, each time I bring somebody to watch this shit, we give you another view. We watch the video from YouTube again. You know, it's not stolen. And I have now downloaded some videos, or I guess a while ago when I was writing this shit, I downloaded some videos so that I could use them for this video. Right? I didn't just want to screen record. I would rather have whatever quality you have the videos at than for me to record them and them being worse because of compression and all that. I'm pretty sure they're compressed even because when you upload them to YouTube and then the download files, like, oh, whatever, it's a whole thing, right? But that's the thing, right? I'm not stealing your content. Stealing your content would be removing it wholesale and just uploading it and claiming it as my own and saying that it's my gameplay and all that. That's stealing your content. I'm not doing that. Nor would I ever do that. I don't want anybody to think that your gameplay is my gameplay. I'd fucking throw up. Altering your pictures? I mean, I put them through Face app like a long time ago, and I didn't like post them claiming it was you or anything like that. I like used them in edits, like either thumbnails, or I put them in like the background of a like I like put the opacity down and put your fucking quote up, like one of your quotes, and then just like as a bit for like my like a joke, right? I did the whole like old snake bit. Come on, man. It's brother. It's like one of the first edits I ever did.
I get it. I'm an unlovable, deformed piece of garbage. Everyone made it clear. But please keep your comments to yourself. I'm tired of deleting it from my YouTube account that gets no traction in the first place.
Retrieving next target.
Had Baconator from Wendy's, and I still won't. I never will. But also they've
do yourself a favor though. If you really want to get into the lore, if you want to get into not the lore per se, but just the unhinged amount of things that he's ever said, there's 174 posts on Peach Eater, right? Or My Guy. That's MEYEGUY. There's 174 posts about this fucker. There's 74 posts on Jim posting, of course. And yeah, just the unhinged things that he says and has done and all that. It's all there. Do yourself a favor. You know, you could look at that. You could go look at that those two pages. Alters your words? No, not at all, man. Like, maybe, right? Privately? With some friends? Yeah, sure. What, like one time? Maybe twice. Right? But, we never took screenshots of that. We never downloaded the image or anything like that. It was just a thing I did because I thought it'd be funny. But we did not share that to anybody or anyone other than ourselves. Everything else I've ever screenshot about you, when it comes to your posts, comments, and the like, that's all you. When you say out of context, which I don't even think you say this time, actually, and that's funny. That's funny that you stopped saying that it was out of context, because that used to be his whole fucking argument, was that, well, it's out of context. None of it. You just keep screenshotting out of context, like it's not the whole thing or whatever. It's like there's no need for, like, what context couldn't be derived from. Like, first off, the whole context is there, right? First off, like, even in the image, the screenshots we read, the tweets, the comments, all the stuff that we read, right? Even with all of that, what other context do you need when they're in full? When they're the thing you're responding to and your response, when they're just your Twitter posts directly from you, what other fucking context do I need, Jim? I don't think you understand how that works. The context would have been like, oh, a man pushed a woman out of the way. Sounds bad out of context. When you hear the whole context, he pushed the woman out of the way because she was about to get hit by a car. Now he's a fucking hero. You know what I mean? Like, the dog bit the child's arm. Oh, bad dog. Euthanize that fucker. The dog bit the child's arm to try and stop them from falling down the steps. I know that's just from the crypto or the super pets or whatever, but, like, you know, context matters. That context matters. Your context does not matter. It does not change. Granted, again, I keep the thing you're responding to and the thing you're saying, and I get it directly off of your page. So what context is missing? I'm asking knowing I'm just talking to a wall. Yeah, like no context is needed, right? And he wanted to say that. Now he's saying that I'm altering his speech or altering his words, and I'm not. I don't feel the need to. Again, everything I've ever done when it comes to screenshotting and screen recording and all that stuff has just been directly, literally do the thing, screen grab whatever I need to screen grab, stop recording or edit the screenshot so that it's not just a bunch of fucking empty space, right? And just close it in on the actual text that's involved. And sometimes you have to do that multiple times because I whole tweet longer. And if I had the whole fucking thing, the whole tweet longer, screenshot, it would look like shit and I wouldn't be able to post it anywhere. It'd be too small. So I have to break it up into screenshots. But like, I get the entire tweet longer. I get the entire interaction. So this whole thing of like I'm altering your words or whatever, these allegations are false, and like I hesitate to tell you to lawyer the fuck up, right? I don't think it's that serious, because like, again, they're lies and easily provable as lies, so it's not really damaging my reputation as supposedly I'm damaging yours, which again I will now go into other messages or other tweets. But like if you were damaging my reputation, if you were doing the things that you claim I'm doing, I have the screenshots, I have like receipts, evidence enough that I would need you to lawyer the fuck up, or I would advise you to lawyer the fuck up, because you're making false allegations and you don't seem to understand that. I'm gonna read another one before I answer the other thing. So how deranged and demented is a stalker that he keeps stealing content, contacts your friends and ex-girlfriends while sending you messages like this: "You're blocked because you belong in jail. I think I've been good." Who says that while stealing every post in social media out of context? There we go. There's the secret thing, out of context. He contacted me early on, got weird. I said no thanks, and now for almost 3 years tries to make me like I'm the psycho. Please report this insane criminal. I don't care about myself, but leave my relationships, friends, and family alone. We just explained the out of context thing. I've never reached out to ex-girlfriend or friend. Friends. Was ex-girlfriends and friends. Ex-girlfriend and singular friend / associate or acquaintance of a friend reached out to me to talk about you or ask me what I know about you and if I would like to know more information. That's what happened and what was said. And again, the screenshot. Now, I cannot prove. Maybe I can. I have to look at my other phone. As of right now, I cannot prove that one M. Bignali, I remember the name, very, very clear. M. Bignali commenting on my stuff. Or we found each other through something. And then he asked me about how I knew Jim and all that. Then he, gave me some insight as to like, he lives at home and like he tells everybody that YouTube is his job and stuff like that. That him and Trick Juice, they had a falling out. Hence why he doesn't play. He's not playing Final Fantasy VII. Was it Rebirth? Like he played Remake, but he couldn't play Rebirth because he doesn't have a PS5, and Trick Juice had the PS5. Things like that. So I don't have proof of that. Maybe I have. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. If I have proof, I will post it here. It's here. You can see it. I was reached out. There are screenshots of the DMs or whatever. But if not, I can't prove it. Nor does it matter because nothing that he told me or whatever, like, quote unquote, can be used like in a way that's not gonna hurt him. That's the thing. Again, I'm not trying to fucking hurt you, man. So like anything that I have from M. McNally doesn't help 100%, right? Because it would show that he reached out to me, but everything that he said or like I asked and stuff, it's more of like just being mean to him. Honestly, a lot of it was just being mean to him from what I remember. And then of course we have Alyssa, which I mentioned earlier, but like she messaged me. She, you know, like she reached out to me in like 2 or 3 different ways, and I ignored it. One, because I like it just wasn't registering, and then when I finally realized, I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then I reached out to her, and then we've been talking, and we've talked ever since. And I've never talked to your family. Doesn't mean I can't, but I don't want to. Don't want anything to do with your family. I don't want. They're old enough, dude. They're what, fucking 70 or some shit. They don't need to fucking like put up with this shit. They have nothing to do with it. Your family has nothing to do with it. I would maybe like to talk to your brothers, but at the same time, not really. One, because maybe they enable you, you know, and that doesn't work for anybody. If they enable you and they're just gonna be another brick wall, what the fuck is even the point of trying to have a conversation? But the main reason is just like this is about you, man. I would rather you answer for your shit than me have to go, yeah, listen, your brother is kind of a weirdo, and I would appreciate it if you had any information as to like why he's like this, or if he's actually really like this, or if it's just a character. Like, you know, give me something to work with here. Like, I don't want to do that. It's just so fucking, again, so much effort and probably gonna be a waste of time anyway. Although if they can tell me about the eye, if they can tell me about the fucking eye, bro, like that whole huge, gigantic, but something tells me no. Something tells me that's not the thing. I had made a response, but I didn't post it because it was I didn't think it was the time to do so. So after having posted that on YouTube and Twitter, because he did it both on his posts on YouTube and then he did it on Twitter, somebody got on and started, you know, white knighting for your boy, and they commented on my post, on my stream, and they said ill, and I was like, yeah, this game can get pretty intense. I was playing Silent Hill F, and they're like, no, I was talking about you. Put on a shirt at least. And first off, what the fuck I wear and what I don't wear on my own fucking stream is my own fucking business, and you can fuck right off, right? You get the fuck off my shit, right? Nobody's holding you down and making you watch what I do, right? Second, bold of you to assume that I have the self-confidence to show this shit off. Nobody wants to see this shit. You know, whether I was like ripped or not, right? I'm not, right? But even if I was, I don't think anybody wants to see that shit. You know, I'm not. I'm a very self-conscious person in general, like by my own body, and I'm just like, even if I did have abs and shit, I wouldn't be showing that shit off. You know, I don't. Well, I'm pretty flabby. We'll leave it there, right? I'm a pretty big guy, but like again, I just like, what the fuck? And like, I was clearly wearing a shirt. Like, you could see the red lettering. It's not like I have a fucking tattoo. I'm pasty as shit, bitch. Like, it was an orange shirt, you know, and the lighting was a little off, so maybe, I don't know, but it was so fucking stupid, man. And I was just like, oh, no, I was trying to be nice about it, or like, not nice, but like a little passive aggressive, I guess. Just being like, oh, that's, you know, I am wearing a shirt, but I guess, you know, it's maybe you just have bad eyes. It's an honest mistake type thing. And I said, tell Jim, I said hi. And then they said, did some investigation and found a channel from the previous post. Those guys were so utterly hilarious. I'm being sarcastic, of course. Parentheses. That I just had to spam report the channel. And then another post saying, consider them already banned. I'll take care of it with my army of unused YouTube accounts. And then Jim said, thank you. It's insane, right? So creepy. Yeah. And I'm just not a fan of how they basically cyberbully you and all that. I was so tempted to say something extremely racist, but I at least have some self-control. Self-e-control? I don't know, man. The account is already under investigation since I've given us specific details in the report. Now, I'm Mexican, right? Racism doesn't bother me, right? Like, I think that shit's kind of funny sometimes, right? Like, how do you hate people? How do you hate a person based on like surface level details or whatever? Like, you don't know them. How the fuck like do you hate somebody, or how have that much hate or insecurity or whatever fucking thing? How are you such a sad human being that like you hate somebody and you try and like you think making comments or whatever, or treating them based on, again, their skin and stuff, like that's like a thing, like that's justifiable in any way, right? I think that's fucking funny. I think it's funny to see it happen. I mean, like, fuck those people, right? Pieces of shit. Curb stomp them, whatever. Not making a call to action. I'm just saying it's kind of like, you know, generally spit on you type shit, right? Like, you're just awful people, right? Not the worst. There are worse people, right? But in a general sense, if you're a racist, you're a pretty fucking shitty person, in my opinion. Right? Some of it has to do with age, although I'm getting real tired of that fucking excuse or justification. And then, like, how you were raised. Again, if you're raised that way, but you continue that into adulthood or like whatever, like, again, something wrong with you. Like, you can't always blame whatever, like, I'm a product of my environment. Like, okay, but like, you're not in that environment anymore and you still choose to be hateful. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, soapbox done. I didn't really care, right? It was just the fact that the first thing you thought was, let me say something racist. Because I hadn't said anything. I hadn't said anything rude or anything. They're the one that started with ill. And then said put on a shirt at least. They were being negative to begin with. When they said ill, I was like, the game, yeah, it's pretty rough sometimes. Like, it can get pretty intense. There's a lot of body horror involved, right? I am wearing a shirt. Maybe you just couldn't see it, or you have bad eyes. It's a totally... I mean, that's kind of backhanded, but it's, like, innocent enough, right? And they were already being rude, so what the fuck? Again, one of the first things you want to say is something racist, extremely racist, which is like, well, you're either racist or you're not. You know what I mean? Like, I think there is like a level to racism, maybe, but like, I mean, to me, it's like you're either racist or you're not. Like, if you're not calling people hard R's or whatever, but you still, like, I don't know, fucking accuse them of being the first one to steal or whatever, you're still fucking racist. You're a racist. You're an awful person. Again, sorry, soapbox off. Your first thought to a Mexican, a little beaner boy, to say something extremely racist. And you didn't, and you felt the need to publicly say that. That is not the flex you think it is. You shouldn't be commended for that. And the fact that this fucker decided to not even acknowledge it. Like, he just said... Okay, so he didn't respond to that. Okay. But he did say thank you. It's insane, right? About the whole spam reporting. And so, you having not... If somebody had said that they were going to be extremely racist and somebody that I was beefing with or whatever, on my behalf, I'd say, while I appreciate the effort, or like you going out of your way to defend me against this person or whatever, frankly, I don't need you in my fucking community. Get lost. I don't need hatred. Like, if you want to hate people, like the person on their actions, that's fine. But if you wanted to say something extremely racist and you know that it's racist, you know you yourself are categorizing it as racist. So you know the difference, you know right from wrong, you know that was an ugly thing to say or whatever. Get the fuck out of my sight. Get the fuck away from me. Don't associate with me. Don't ever fucking talk to me again. You're not welcome here. Leave. And that's what I would have said. You didn't say that. He didn't tell them to get lost. He praised them and then left it and kiki haha. You're in my shit. You got my back. Whatever. Fuck you. And then here's the thing that again, there's something. This is something I think we're gonna have to get into in another separate video. That's not part of this thing. That's not part of the saga or the documentary, not documentary, whatever this is. But Bland is involved now because now they talk. Now they went back and forth, and so. And so, having Bland involved, you still didn't fucking like acknowledge her. Like, you, that's the thing that pisses me off. It's like, okay, so you went after Pigeon Jesus after they made a couple posts about you, and then you talked shit about them, and like you publicly called them out by their name. You screenshots or whatever of what you thought was a fucking racial slur. Fucking dumbass. You then accuse them of being mentally disabled or like mentally unsound, and you made that assumption and then jumped to you are a way, like, to tell that person, because obviously at this point you thought they were watching your shit, which they were, but you were like, well, you're watching my things and I'm addressing you, whatever. The video's still up, and if he fucking deletes it, I am gonna post it myself. I'm gonna re-upload it and he said that they are a waste of air. He was making assumptions of how they live their life and whatever, and then saying this person who's not mentally well is a waste of air. You are adding to, like, if they're mentally unwell, you are giving them something like negative. You're not treating them any different or anything. You're like, no, get the fuck off, like, essentially off yourself. You were saying that they were a waste of air. And the reason it pisses me off so much, right, is because that's my brother. That's my, now a little biased, right? That's my baby brother. You know? You did the same-ish thing to Ryder. You didn't put him on your page because you couldn't find any evidence of any of the videos we did about you. But other than a thumbnail. But you definitely went on his page and told him to stop using your image or whatever. He told you to fuck off, and he has since stopped talking about you. That might come back soon, though. We might have to do a once over of everything so far that's happened. The latest updates, maybe the greatest hits version. Anyway, so you kind of went after him on his YouTube channel, no less, right? Not even on his Twitter, not even posting about on your Twitter. You went onto his YouTube page. Okay. So then, why have you not gone in on Bland Polecat? Bland Polecat and I, like, we've been working together closely for almost a year now, right? And I'm so happy that she's like one of my closest friends, and she's just been so, like, inviting into her community. She's been, you know, just so helpful when it comes to like thumbnails and just like working together. We started the whole Don't Be a Weenie YouTube channel together with my wife Usagi. Like, we're all pretty good friends, and you know, I appreciate like all the time she's given to me, and like even the fact that she gave me a chance to like work with her and like be friends. I really appreciate that. All right, glazing aside, why the fuck don't you go after her, right? Because again, everything that I have done to Jim or about Jim, she has done about you, James. She's made like at least 2 videos with you about you, reacting to your content, right? So is she not stealing your content? Is she not doing what I'm doing? You will not touch Bland. You will not mention Bland. You hardly would interact with Bland. All you told her was, so you made an account to stalk me. And when she responded that, no man, if you looked at my fucking shit, from what I remember, she said like, oh well, like if you looked at my account, you'll say that it was made like a while ago, like it was made years ago. So like, I didn't make it to stalk you. You know, that's my point exactly, man. You're not, you know, you're not listening. You're making all these accusations. He didn't respond to her after that. He only responded to me and all the things I was saying, or some of the things I was saying. Mainly it was paragraph. And you're contacting my exes, you're doing this, you're altering my videos, blah blah blah. Same thing he just said on the main post. Okay, but all of this though, or all of this other response. Yeah, but you're stalking me. You're just making another account to stalk me. Okay, but like, and it's like, well, you're still stalking me type shit. Like, it's so fucking fruitless to interact with this fucker unless you're fucking slobbing on it. It's just so fucking bad, dude. Stop tagging me, stop stealing and faking content. So I'm either stealing your content or I'm faking it, because those are two different allegations. They can't both be right. They both can't be true. I'm either stealing it or I'm faking it, right? And none of it is fake. None of it is stolen. So you're wrong on both accounts. Josh is your name and you need help. Also, you have a mental disorder, you stalker. Just like, again, just throwing shit at me, man. Just like baseless accusations. It's crazy. And then when Bland said, your goon is saying that they were going to say something racist, all because you said to go report a channel, so it was influence, meaning you, the creator with influence and power over the audience, were the cause to this. Jim, take this down. It's actually going to get your channel struck, dude. Do better, my guy. Come on now. And then she had to comment with her other account saying, I see you've seen me before then, old Jimmy Bob. Have my main account shadow banned because just like every other lolcow on the internet, you can't handle a little bit of reality. Interesting. Again, like I said in my shadow ban comment, I highly suggest you take these posts down. You're actively breaking TOS. Then you have your single goon, which for all we know is probably you on a sock account, openly talking about spam reporting a channel in your comments, and you supporting that. You need to be careful. Like, creator to creator, that stuff gets channels removed all the time, dude. You're also just making stuff up with zero evidence to back it up, which is active slander. Nothing. There's no response, no nothing other than, so you made an account to stalk me. Oh, you're still stalking me? Okay. So fucking bizarre. It's so stupid because, like, clearly you're losing here, but somehow you can't lose. You're never wrong. There's like way more. There's so much more to, like, things I want to say and respond to, like the fact that, okay, I posted because he recently said, screenshot, he recently said that Jill Valentine looks like an ex-girlfriend he had who passed away. And he attributes or him losing her led to him losing his eye, something like that. It's on screen. You can, like, please, look at that. And then I just posted, like, you mean like all of these, man? And it's just like every other instance of his eye, things that I showed earlier in this video. There's so much, man. There's so fucking much. And I can't just talk about all of it here. Like, I could, but I'd be here for fucking hours. And it'd be so disjointed and just rambly. Which it already is. This last, like, 45 minutes to an hour has just been rambly and disjointed and reading... trying to find screenshots and read them and whatever, and then my dumbass not having all the fucking screenshots because, to be fair, there were Bland's responses. I was like, I didn't want to involve myself, like, or like take over Bland's thing. Like, if she wants to talk about that during our video with about Jim that's coming up soon, maybe, well, whenever we get into it, then she'll talk about it, right? I don't want to steal that from her. That's her thing to talk about. But just like the fact that there's probably more, and like there's probably some internal, like her internal dialogue or whatever about it, you know, her thoughts on it. Internal dialogue. Yes, Josh, those are thoughts. Whatever her thoughts about it are, like, I would like to know. I would like to pick her brain about what she had experienced and all that. But that's not like much to experience. But still, you know, I just want to. Hello. Hi, Bland. How you doing?
Hi. Good.
I know we just talked a little bit off, but yeah. So I've invited you here today to have a little interview, little discussion, I guess, more so than an interview. But it's about a friend or whatever. I would say friend to keep it friendly, but honestly, I don't know.
Like that.
Frenemy?
Frenemy. You know. Yeah, let's say that.
So you had a little I would say not even a back and forth. Well, like you were like, no, stop that. You give him a little smack on the wrist.
Yeah, I couldn't even, I don't know. I just saw him talking all that smack and with no backing. And nothing infuriates me more than when somebody just stands up and feels like they have something to talk shit about and they have nothing to back it for. And not only that, he had that one little guy, which, okay, hear me out. Part of me thinks that might just be him on a sock. I don't know. Just the way that it was written out, part of me thinks that it could be him on like an alternate account talking to himself, like pretending like he has one person that cares that much, because I refuse to think that anybody cares that much about what this man has to say and, you know, protecting his honor. Like, I just saw all the ugly shit that they were saying, and it's like, you don't even know you don't know the context, you don't know anything, and you're running over there and trying to do all this ugly shit with no backing. And yeah, so I just went over there and told him, hey man, like, you know what you're doing is like against the terms of service on YouTube. You should stop.
Right, yeah.
Like, you're being kind of a dumbass. You really should stop. That's my favorite thing to do, is call people dumbasses when they're being a dumbass. So it was just the right timing.
Yeah. And then I think all he said to you from I didn't grab any screenshots, and that's my fault. That's my whole mistake there. And the only reason I didn't was because I was like, well, I don't want to take anything away from you if say the next, you know, whatever locale gym thing we do besides this, when we do that, I didn't want to take anything away from you and put it into this video. But now I'm just kind of like, man, what if you didn't even get any screenshots? And I'm just kind of like, oh, that kind of sucks. That's just missing history now. But from what I remember, he just said that, like, oh, now you made an account to stalk me, I think is what he said.
Yeah, because okay, from my main account, Bland Polecat,
yeah,
I commented on his post first. And I noticed I didn't get anything back, nothing. And I'm like, nah, I think this dude would say something back. And so I went on my alternate account. And I went on the post and I didn't see any of my replies. So I was shadow banned. Somehow I was shadow banned. I don't think that I ever commented something on his videos before. I think that he just found out about me from one of the videos that you and I did or something a while back.
Yeah, probably.
And I think he just shadow banned me a while back. And so I said, oh, hell no. You're not going to silence me. And so, yeah, I went on there and I went and said everything pretty much again on my alternate account. And then that's what he said. He's like, oh, so you just made another account to stalk me. And I don't know if that's him saying like he thinks that I'm you and saying, "Oh, you're him and you're making another account to stalk me," or if he saw my original comment and then saw that I did pretty much the same comment on my alternate account.
Right. Yeah, I'm not too sure about, because he did something similar, or like not similar, I guess, but like it was also like it seemed like he was misunderstanding when again I got I believe I also got shadow banned. So then I went and replied with my like third account, my like live stream account. That has since been turned into like just like I guess random shit that I just feel like posting, but not on my main stuff. Besides the point, I went and commented with that, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you don't understand. Like Josh is doing stuff," and I'm just like, "I am Josh, though."
That's who I am. Yeah, he was so confused. That whole time he was hella confused as to who was who. Like, dude, do you not understand? Like, are you not comprehending while you read? Are you just reading words? Like, I don't know.
And then the thing too, I don't think you really interacted with this person, this third mysterious person that showed up out of nowhere. On Twitter
no.
mainly, yeah. So they left comments on one of, I think what you had responded to on one of my posts, I believe. And then
Yeah, I think so.
And then they commented on Jim's post, or reply about the whole like, oh yeah, Resident Evil 6 mocap. I did that, and they were just like, I don't understand why you would lie about that, and whatever. And it was like that for a couple days, like nothing happened. And then Jim just said like, oh well, you're my stalker because you follow him. Just like, that doesn't, just because they follow me doesn't mean anything. Like, what if they're because they're following you and me, so what if they're just trying to track the story as it goes on, or whatever, the drama, if you will, as it goes on? Like, that doesn't mean it's me. That'd be really stupid,
right?
So
I don't get that. I don't understand the train of thought for that, really.
I guess it's just as long as you're following a detractor / hater / stalker, you're also an enemy. You're also bad, I guess. I guess that's the whole thought process.
Yeah, that's like a very similar mind of a lot of locals, really. Like, they're so worried about, the people that don't like them coming together and coming after them. The moment they see that, they're like, oh my god, you're so bad, stay away from me, and they block you.
Yeah. It's like, and again, like for you, it's like you weren't even being mean like even now, like you're not even really being mean about it. So I don't understand. It's like,
no.
And then you would think, right? At least is my mindset. I don't know what your take on it is or anything, but I would think that someone like him that is so like, I don't know how do I say it? Like just dead set on like, I'm innocent and everything, like these people are the bad people, whatever, like wouldn't take the opportunity to like explain himself to someone, like, and again, I don't want to make it about like numbers or anything, but like, like you have a pretty big following, and he could use that to like kind of clear his name or something,
Yeah, and he absolutely could.
But he doesn't. And I mean, obviously that's probably because he can't, but I'm just saying, like, I would have jumped at the opportunity to like clear my name if I was being accused of shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but that's somebody that doesn't have a bad conscience, if you have a bad conscience and you see somebody that's, trying to get you to take accountability for your bad actions, a person with a bad conscience runs away and tries to keep that person away because they don't want to have to take responsibility for the shitty person that they've chosen to be.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised, really. I mean, I try not to be mean. I do try at least my first interaction with somebody, but I am stern and I am I stand my ground and I stand by my opinion, and maybe that scared him off. I don't know.
I don't, because like, okay, memory serves, your first interaction, or like even like, I guess like, yeah, we'll say interaction with him was you commented on his post about how he was doing like work, like he was doing voice acting and stuff, and you're like, oh, like let's see those takes. You know, and it was such an innocent thing. It was such an innocent thing, like, and that's the thing too, where it's like it was a positive, and like you were interested in his whatever, or like at least outward facing, you were interested in his thing, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And it's the same thing with what happened with Pigeon, where like Pigeon wasn't being an asshole or anything like that. It was just kind of like, oh yeah, you should do this, you know, because he was like asking about his hair, like if he should dye his hair red or some shit, and she was like, yeah, you should do that, and then like, and then proceeded the whole Mandrena thing. But it's like, okay, it's just an image of a hamster, so how is, like, why is that your issue? Why is that your problem that they just kept? And mind you, I think I said this, like at the time he was like spamming this cat picture to all these cosplayers. And it's like, is that not the same thing? Like, why is it rules for thee, not for me? Why is it always like that? I don't understand that.
You know, a lot of people like him have a very big issue with control. And when people like him feel like their control is slipping away, then kicks in their own paranoia, you know? And when a person like him acts out on their paranoia, aka their insecurities, it creates this whole like environment of like isolation, and they feel like they can only trust people that they know for sure and who they are and what they stand by, and that those people that they trust, they only trust them because they enable them, you know?
Okay, yeah.
And so I mean, he's got a lot. I can only imagine he's got a lot going on in his little head that, you know, I show up, I'm not 100% just kissing his ass, therefore I'm not a person that is going to enable his behavior. Pigeon too. Pigeon, not 100 all the time going to be kissing his ass. So I'm going to be paranoid with this person, and I'm going to block him and be weird with him because, you know, he's not kissing my ass the way I want him to, because I need that control over everybody in my environment, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's a narcissist thing, I think.
Yeah. There's another instance, I think. Oh, well, like again, like the whole control thing, right? Because funny you bring that up. that's one of the things, again, going back into the DMs, it's like there's a point where he and I were doing like a podcast, right? And, you know, it was fine. But there was a point where I had told him about Logan, and like he would like to be a guest, because Logan and I had our actual podcast, you know, going on. But the thing is that we kind of took a break, and we were like, well, what if we just merge the two? Like, that's what I was thinking, whatever. So that didn't work out. But the reason it didn't work out was because Jim was the one who was like, hey man, like who is that guy? Why'd you tag him in our stuff? And I'm like, oh, that's my friend. Like, he's my, you know, like, I just said he was my friend. And he's just like, oh, well, the first thing I see on his account is something about weed, and like, I don't like weed, and I don't want to be associated with that. So like, you know, maybe we don't. And I was like, okay, first off, that's a retweet. Like, it wasn't even like him that tweeted that out. It was a retweet of a like a band. I don't know if you know the band Riley, but Logan was in a band, and like they frequented the one venue, or like there's a couple venues in the valley, but like they frequented that one venue that like the leader of, or the frontman of Logan's band, like he owned it. But like, you know, so like they knew each other personally. And so it was just like Logan retweeting him because he thought it was funny, because the tweet was even like just what is there even to do in Ohio, or was it Ohio? I think it was Ohio. Is weed legal? Or something like that. Just like, it was just like a whatever, right? Shitpost even. And like, if you know Logan, right? Or if you've seen any of our videos and stuff like that, it's like Logan's like not against weed, but he doesn't like it. Like he's just like, nah, I don't do that. Like whatever, right? And it's fine. It's you know, everybody's their own person. But he's not gonna demonize people for doing it either. He's just like, it's not my thing. I don't do it. You know.
Yeah.
So for him to just take that and be like, oh well, weed, and he must be okay with it, and but like I don't want to be associated with it. It's like, what was like? Either way, just saying either way, we would have been associated with Logan because I am heavily associated with Logan on every social media, on everything. Like I always have him. I always involve him in stuff. So I just didn't understand.
Yeah, that's weird. Like that is such a childish mindset. Like back when I don't know. I had a similar mindset. I can't even say similar. Okay, when I was younger, I had a mindset of if I don't like it, I don't like the people that do it.
Okay.
And that was just kind of like a very immature, very teenage of me because I had to grow out of it, but I had a lot of control issues too. And I think that just derives from my own trauma where I had no control in my life and now I finally got a chance where I do. And I just needed control over everything, but I didn't have boundaries with other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when I didn't like marijuana either. Like personally, I can't do it. It affects me really bad to this day. And that's how I felt about it back then. And back then it's like, oh, if you associate yourself with it, I don't like you because I don't like that. I never saw the person as a person what they were, just as what they did. And if it was something I didn't like, I couldn't separate that person from what they did. And that's just like the lack of empathy that I had at that time. And the lack of self-awareness to realize like who fucking cares what other people do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why are you so absorbed in worrying about what other people are going to do with their life? And I don't know, it just, to me, that just like shoots to me that he's got a really, really childish mindset because I grew out of that. You know, that's something that you grow and you learn about yourself and learn how to handle other people and their decisions. That's part of becoming a functional minded adult. And like he hasn't even gotten that far in his own mental growth, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
it's
crazy.
Very, honestly, very insightful. Like, you know, like I don't think about it like that. It's like I try to kind of like get a little analytical with it or whatever. It always devolves to me being like, nah, no, he just fucking sucks. Yeah, let's just make fun of him now. Because there's like whole sessions of just 30 minutes or so where like Logan and I, Pigeon, whoever's like nice enough to give me their time of day, and just we'll just try and be like, so like, what do you think about this? And we'll just talk about it. Like, well, maybe it's this. Logan's always like, it's one of like these 3 reasons or something, right? It's always like something like trying to break it down, and we're just like, by the end of it, we're just like, man, he just fucking sucks. Like, whatever. Who cares why he does this shit, dude? He just fucking sucks.
That's a very that's just the rundown pretty much. Yeah.
And then it's just like, and we sit there like, are we trying to help him? And it's like, I don't think not anymore. I think it's just like trying to get closure.
A point where you can't. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, and I think that's very normal to be like, you know what? Like, I don't got time for all this shit. He just sucks. Like, let's just like leave him behind.
Oh man, and it's just, man. But it also feels bad because you're like, man. Like, at least for me, it's like at one point I was like, yeah, I did want to help you, you know. I did want to see like what was up with you, you know. And I'm like, man, like, what a waste of time. What a waste. I said this, I think, in a video recently. I think it's the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 video because he was playing that, and towards the end of it, we started off as a joke, like trying to make it as a kind of a tutorial type thing, whatever, like trying to show like what he was doing wrong, and like I even did like a historian thing because he was like bringing up shit about like, oh, why does this character have these colors when like they're this character's colors, and I had to go like, well, you see, they're from the same they're from the same franchise, so and that character
Right.
used to be in this game, but they're not anymore. So whatever, right? Just a whole thing, right?
Right.
I thought it was a little funny, and then towards the end of it, I'm just like, I was doing the closer because I was kind of doing I guess an addendum for the closer because like some stuff had happened. I get the whole that whole instance that happened actually, I think, and I'm just sitting there and I'm having a little, I guess, like just internal monologue, like a little, I guess just retrospective here, and I sit there and I go, I've wasted a lot of time with this shit. Like I consider myself a pretty passionate person, and but like there's times where I'm passionate for the wrong reasons or like the wrong things. And so I know that this has been a complete waste of time because it's like talking to a wall. It's not going anywhere. You don't give me any response. I've wasted, I want to say 3 years. 3 years that I've been married, and my wife fucking hates it. And yet I continue to do this. And it's just getting to that point where I like, yeah, it's not really worth it. I still want to talk about you. I still at least want to get to my end goal of it.
Yeah.
Right? Which is releasing this whole doc, getting my thoughts out on it, and then kind of being done with it. But but there's always like the part of me that's like waiting for you to crash out heavy so I can actually include that. And that's the worst part of like the whole like doc thing. This whole thing is just like trying to get you, or trying to wait for you. And I'm not trying to get him to crash out. Trying to wait, having to wait for him to crash out or do something, actually respond and actually be wrong for once to actually have something, right? Because all I have is quote unquote doctored evidence, as he would put it.
Right.
All we have is doctored screenshots and no context and all this other bullshit that apparently, is none of it is submissible as evidence apparently. So yeah, like I would need him to like actually respond, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, I think that all of this is completely, I would say it's normal to want to, I'm trying to find the right word. It's normal to want to do what you're doing. I think it's normal to try to bring somebody to a certain kind of justice for their wrongdoings. I mean, my whole channel is right now is primarily observing Phil, but it's also me putting thoughts out and analyzing Phil out there for the world to see, so that way I could get my thoughts out on how Phil is. Because when I watch DSP, he pisses me the fuck off. Like, I can't even tell you how upset I get when I watch moments of Phil. I'm like, I have to get my thoughts out. I have to have somebody else hear this, and I have to make people aware of things that I don't think that other people will realize unless I say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there's a word for that. It's kind of like a psychological thing to where if you feel like if nobody hears it, it doesn't exist to anybody else. And I don't know, something like, I don't know.
Right. No, but yeah, but like that makes a lot of sense though. Like that, yeah, because you just, I guess it's that, not, I don't want to say confirmation bias, but kind of, right? Like it's a little bit of that.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to say it. Yeah. And so I don't think that you should feel like, I mean, somebody does something wrong and you feel, I guess hurt by it might be a word, maybe not the right word, but still, I think it's human nature for you to want to put that out there for people to see. so that way they don't get hurt. And there's a lot of people out there that are like Jim, that are very manipulative, very controlling, very dishonest and disingenuous, that if you were to put this doc out and somebody saw it and was like, hey, you know, I have a person like that in my life. Maybe, you know, I should look a little bit more into this person and see if they're worth my time. You know, so I don't think it's a waste of time. I think putting honesty out there about people that are dishonest is important, so that way it helps other people realize the dishonest people in their own lives, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's my take on that. I don't think you should feel like you're wasting time. I highly disagree.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. You know, it does because you know, I think I said this to you super early on, especially after like I had somebody like kind of distance themselves from me because of the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's like there's always I feel like maybe I don't know. I don't want to project, but maybe you have those kinds of moments sometimes where it's like sometimes you just like maybe read a comment or get a something and you're just kind of like, man, like like am I doing the right thing here? Like, you know, like
Yeah. Oh yeah. I get comments like that all the time on my videos.
Yeah.
Like, why do you care so much about this old man and what he does? Or why are you so obsessed with him? Or why do you sound so angry in your video about something that doesn't even affect you? And it's like, that's not the point.
Right. Yeah.
It's like you're seeing me as somebody that is, I don't know, like, let me try to, I'm trying to insert myself into these people's minds, because the way that they think is so linear. Like, it's so one path that they don't see the bigger picture. There's nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with, again, talking about somebody that's doing something bad. Especially people like Jim and DSP that isolate themselves the way they do, to where they don't have to take accountability, because they block out people that try to make them take accountability. They say lies about people that try to make them take accountability. You know, they don't do anything but make themselves look good.
Yeah.
And they try to make sure that nobody sees the truth. And so people that want, like you and me, that want to get the word out that that's not the truth. It's not true. Like, let me tell you what's true. And I have evidence, and I have a decent way of presenting this evidence to you, rather than just saying it and putting it in a post or talking shit about you on stream. Like, that's like you know, like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and people need to quit having such a linear way of thought when it comes to this. And it's like, have you never had something that happened in your life with somebody to where you feel wronged, and they just keep talking shit about you behind your back to all these people, making you look like a bad person? If you had the opportunity and you caught that person talking shit about you right there with all these people, would you not stand in front of that person to those people and tell your story and show the evidence to make yourself not appear that way? I would hope that you would.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. See.
Like, don't have a spine. These people need to learn how to stand up for themselves. That's really what it is. Like, they just want to lay down and show their bellies. Like, they don't want to stand up for themselves and stand up for others either. It's whatever.
I think I brought that up too, where it's like, I think it's, or you were saying that, what is it, like the whole sympathy, like, right? That's just all they want is the whole sympathy and like making themselves seem like a victim.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross. It's the victim mentality is probably the worst thing you could come across in a person, because they will never allow you to be the victim.
Yeah. And it's always, always about them. Like, no matter, it could be whatever. It could, like, somebody could have literally passed, and it's like, oh, well, how do I make this about me, though?
Literally. Oh my God. Yeah.
So I know, like, I had kind of told you where I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna make it more casual. I really tried, but I was like, yeah, let me just make it a casual, because I don't think we've touched on these. I don't think we've seen these videos or anything, but Jim has done quote unquote, we'll say, tribute videos. We'll call them that, or like, I don't want to say like memorial services because they're not even close. But I guess like tribute videos. When Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, passed away, he did a video talking about what Akira meant to him, right? And it's like, okay, sure, yeah, that's I don't see why anybody would give a shit, but sure, go ahead, man.
Right? Yeah.
And I'm watching the video, and he's talking about it. But he's also playing a game at the same time. He's playing Dragon Ball Fighters at the same time, right? So he'll be saying like, yeah, no, Dragon Ball came out when I was really young, and I used to watch it and all this stuff, right? And then he'll be like, oh wait, hang on, this guy's kicking my ass. Let me do this combo. And then he'll like focus on the game, and he'll be like, yeah, so I was saying anyway, I. So I was like, wouldn't it be kind of funny if I did that? Just like as a thing. And so I tried, man. And like, I kept losing my train of thought. I couldn't like keep it and I was getting so mad at myself. I was like, I can't do this. I'm just going to read the thing. It's still going to be a little lower effort. I'm not going to go too crazy on it, but like, I need to have some sort of structure for this. This is not something I can do free flowing. Like, it's not like I'm just talking shit about him. Like, I'm trying to tell events that happened and like tell the whole story, at least my side, because even he hasn't really told his side, but like my side of the story, and like trying to recount the events. I can't. I'm over here playing a damn puzzle game. Like, I was trying to do something like very that I thought I could just kind of maybe get in the flow state and talk. No, this game did not let me do that. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna read this.
I can't do that either. Yeah, I can't play a video game and talk at the same time. I can't text and talk at the same time because then I'll start texting what I'm saying. Like, I can't do that either. That's just impossible.
Yeah. So I'm just like, all right. And I had the script as well, like on the side, like just in case, it's like, oh, here, follow where you're at, or like here's like a what you were last saying, so I could maybe jog my memory. The thing is that it doesn't highlight what I've read or anything. Like, I would have to do that myself. So like, since it's not highlighted, I would have to like look and then like scan the entire thing from top to bottom to see like, okay, well, I was here. So it's just no, right. It just didn't work out for me. Good for him that he can do that, I guess.
I mean, partially, I guess.
Yeah.
he still has like when we were watching the video of him telling the story about the fucking Guitar Center or whatever.
Right.
He kept getting distracted too. Like, he's not that great at it either.
Yeah.
I kept saying, "Okay, can we please get on in the story, bro?"
Oh man. And that's one of the things too, where like, I mean, we both saw this, the whole interaction happened, everything. It's gone now. Unfortunately, he just deleted all of it.
It is gone. Yeah.
And then no traces of it at all. Like, no mentions of it in any of his current videos. Nothing on tweets. I'm just kind of like,
it's not
like, it sucks. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, come on, live for the drama, Jim. You want to be all freaking cocky? Come on, bring the fight.
And that's okay. So this is one thing I really wanted to ask you, because I haven't really I think I've said it right, but I don't think I've ever actually asked you. But it's like, what do you think? What do you think about the whole thing where it's, so he went after Ryder, right? He went after Pigeon. He's gone after me, but never touched you. Never even doesn't even want to acknowledge you.
No.
So what do you think about that?
Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know what if it could be a mix of me being a girl, like maybe he's afraid of women. I don't know.
That's my
Maybe
leading
like
theory is that he's
yeah.
afraid of women.
And it could be, and plus on the top of that, I mean, I don't have a huge following, but in comparison to his, yes, I do.
Right.
And I don't know. I think it could be a mixture of that too, that he's like, oh, I better not. And on top of that, my community is full of detractors and they are relentless. You could even just go in my comment section everywhere and just be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I better not.
Yeah. So I'm just like it's a little like it's self-explanatory, but it is still interesting that it's like, well, but you're supposedly also this big person, you know, you supposedly make money off of YouTube and all this other stuff, but you don't have a following. But whatever, we're not going to focus on that. It's just like you carry yourself this way or talk about yourself this way. So why are you afraid to go after someone else who is also doing the things you're claiming? Like maybe not to the extent, you know, it's like very rare or like not rare. I guess it's just like very spaced out where when we talk about him, when I have you talk about him with me, it's very rare.
Yeah.
But like you've still quote unquote done the things that he claims are stealing and you know, just slandering and all this other stuff. So why not? You know?
Yeah. No, truly, like, come on, man, comment on my videos. Tag me in a tweet. You know? Like, do something. Give me, like, I'm not going to be afraid to talk back to you if you feel like I'm doing something wrong. Fucking tell me. You know? And you'll either get put in your place or I fix myself.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
And
we're
that's
adults.
and that's the
you
thing
know?
that like he doesn't like I am okay with at some point soon going through the whole like call that I had with him, because there are points in that where like clearly I've caught him in something, and like but he goes to, well, what do you even want from this? Like, what the fuck do you mean? What do I want from this? Like, you asked me to call you, guy. Like, what do you want from this?
Yeah, like that literally makes zero sense.
It's like he wanted an apology or something, but it's like, an apology for what? What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
just say sorry to me.
It'll make me feel. It'll feel. Fix my fifis. You know.
Yeah. It's gonna help my ego if you apologize to me. That's so weird. You know, have you ever heard of like the theory that like DSP has, he has an apology fetish because he's always telling people to apologize for him?
Yes. Yes.
Like, yeah. I feel like a lot, like that's gotta, I don't know. A lot of narcissists have that. They're like, you have to apologize to me. And it's like, I didn't do anything wrong. And it's like, well, you know, you still gotta apologize to me.
I think
It's like, why?
there's a real world, right, real lifestyle instance of that happening within my personal life. I don't remember what like the whole thing was, but I do remember that I was told that Usagi had to apologize to somebody even though she did nothing wrong. Like literally verbatim, that was what was said.
Oh.
Verbatim, that was what was said, and I was like, "Fuck no, no, we're not doing that. What the fuck is your problem?"
We ain't apologizing for shit. No. The fuck do I look like?
And Usagi, like when
Yeah,
I
don't do
hadn't
that
told
shit.
her at the time because it was over a call or something. I hadn't told, and then I told her, I was like, "Yeah, so this is what happened," and she's like, "What the fuck? No." I'm like, "Yeah, no, rightfully so. No, we're not doing that."
No.
Oh,
No, you don't
man.
ever apologize for something that you don't need to apologize for. Like, just to stroke somebody else's ego or make them feel better so they don't cry.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, cry. You probably need to be honest. You probably have a lot of pent up emotions that you need to let out. So cry, please. I I don't know. It's really it is sad because at the end of the day, like people like Jim are not well. Like they aren't. I mean, who is? I ain't well either. But
Right.
I have enough self-awareness to admit that, and I have enough ability to say, okay, well, let me do something that helps myself be better, and I'll never ever perceive myself to somebody else as something I'm not.
Mhm.
Like, like you have to that's just the basic message. Just grow up. Don't be afraid to be who you really are, even if it means you're not a voice actor or stuntman or it's okay to just be a boring buff fella that plays the guitar that has two eyes and not just one. And you know,
I
that's
like that.
okay. Like, okay, I don't know, man. Self-acceptance is fucking hard for some people, and I think Jim is really one of the best cases I've seen of like, it just simply just refuses to accept himself to the point that he is in this delusional land that he genuinely believes all this shit that he's made up, and it's affecting his life clearly. I mean, his friendships, his relationships. He, he's completely disconnected from reality.
Mm,
It's really sad, truly.
I agree. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that was really well said, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm still caught up on the whole two eyes.
Like, what? Oh, golly, man. Don't even get me started about that.
And again, like, there's nothing wrong with having an eye patch or like whatever. There's not. It's not that. It's just the fact that the story fucking changes like 3 or 4 times, and you make it so much of your personality. It's so annoying.
Yeah. Let me see that eye. Lift that eye patch, Jim. Let me see. You know what? That's the conclusion of all this for me. Show me the damn eye.
Same.
Lift the eye patch.
Point me to the doctor that said you had stomach cancer and how they couldn't operate on you. Please show me the malpractice.
Yeah, truly. God, that's bad. Like, you would have a suit on your hands. You could be a millionaire.
Right, yeah. Or the one that said that your hand was too far broken and that you'd never play the guitar again, and it turns out that your thumb fused to your palm or something like that. I don't know if that was in the video or if that was in a post, or if he said that to me directly. It was one of those 3. I don't remember which. It happened so long ago. It's like one of the earliest things. But like, yeah, apparently like his thumb is fused to like his palm, and so like it affected the way he plays guitar, but he can still play guitar, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how convenient that it's a finger that you don't really need to play guitar.
Right.
Like, okay. Like, I have heard of that happening. Like, your finger, if it's healing wrong, it fuses to a different area. It could have happened. Sure.
And I think he said that he
Let me see you move that thumb.
he rebroke his hand so that he could like get it to heal better or something.
Okay. What are we, Rambo? What is going on?
I'm telling you,
insane.
I'm telling you, there's so much shit that like I don't need to make up. I don't need AI could not generate this bullshit. There's so much.
My God. That's actually insane. That made me think of this one guy that me and my husband worked with at a call center years ago, like probably 7-8 years ago. And he was in a really bad car accident, and it like messed up his neck. Like, his neck didn't break. I don't think it broke. Like, it had to have. Okay, so it messed up, and he was looking to his left, and he never got medical help, and so his bones fused together, and he was always looking left. Like, he couldn't turn his head.
Oh man,
it was pretty rough. he was such a nice guy. I feel so bad for this, but everybody would be like, "Hey, man, look over here." We'd be on his right side, and so he had and he's like, "Stop it!" It was really fucked up, but yeah.
Oh my
and then we would just move around him, so he would have to like constantly like move in a circle. It was fucked up, dude. He would just laugh, and I'm like, was he really laughing, or was he like really hurt that we were doing that?
It's just that like he's like crying.
Yeah. That's bad. That's really fucking bad. Oh my god. So I don't know. The point of that story was that I know bones can fuse together. Like, that is a thing.
Yeah.
But you can't, you can't. Well, I don't know. That's the point of that story. Oh my god, I almost forgot about that story. I'm a bully, dude. That's so mean.
No. Apparently that's what we all are, right? All detractors and all,
so.
We're just bullies.
Just awful people. Oh my god.
I ever tell you that, evidently I bullied Usagi into getting together with me.
Golly, that's wild, dude. It's like, you won't do it. You won't do it. You're scared. You're too scared to get with me. Is that what you were doing?
No. Okay, so.
Oh, okay.
No, that just makes you sound creepy.
Yeah, that does. I'm sorry.
No, so how it happened was, so she was interested in, I guess, I would also say, like, friend. I don't know. I hesitate to call him a friend of mine, but we were going to school together, right? And she was like, a different. She went to a different school. You don't know. You guys don't know her.
Yeah. You wouldn't know her.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So she was interested in my friend, right? And I didn't like that guy very much. And then I had seen like her profile picture, and it was like an anime profile picture, and I was like, "Oh, you nerd!" Like, not that, and me saying that with my full chest, knowing damn well that I was watching anime at the time and reading manga.
Oh, yeah.
And then you look at me now and like I'm building Gunplanch, and it's like, what a fucking nerd. But like,
they came full circle.
Right. But like, I was like, oh, whatever, like, like you act like you know about this, you don't, whatever. I was calling her a poser and all this other shit, just like, and then like it being him, also I'm like, oh no, yeah, this guy fucking sucks, like, he never has an opinion on anything. Like, I don't know, I've always had that issue with people when they don't have an opinion on something and they try and be really like, not wishy-washy, but just kind of like, they don't want to offend anybody, or they think their opinion's going to offend somebody. I hate that so much. I'm like, dude, just have an opinion. Just tell me, please. This is the only way I can have a conversation with you. I just need you to have a stance. Truly. Yeah.
Yes. Like, even if we disagree, we are adult enough to disagree, and that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. So,
like, you could, I don't know. I can't stand that shit either. It's like, you could have the opinion that the sky is blue because of the reflection of the light off the ocean. I can believe that the ocean is blue because all Crips go to heaven. But we can still agree and be friends.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well said. I agree. So at some point I was like, again, like, just bashing on the things that she liked and her, and eventually like a week after doing some shit like that, I was like, hey, yeah, I DM'd her. I was like, listen, I know I was being a real dickhead. I know I'm being really mean. I actually think the kind of stuff you're into is kind of cool. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was being really mean.
Oh my god. That is so boy-coded, like, seriously. Like, listen, I know I'm kind of a bully, but I'm only bullying you because I like you. Please take me out to dinner.
I was like, listen, I know this guy is not giving you anything. Would you like to maybe at least allow me to court you? Not in those terms, not in that way, not in that phrasing, but essentially, I was like, yeah. So this guy's definitely not fucking he's not fucking with you in that way. Like he's not making a move. Is it okay if I make a move?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a move, baby girl.
And the rest is history. And the rest is yeah, we're here now.
Yeah, the rest is history. Golly. That is so funny. No, but for real. My husband was kind of a douche to me too, and I won him over with my humor. So
let's go.
Maybe it's just the foundation, they have to set the foundation.
Right. Yeah, you have to be like, okay, how mean can I be before they cry?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Right. Let me push my limit. Let's see how far I can go.
It's like,
I didn't cry. I fought back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's freaking hilarious. We're bullies at our core, truly.
But it's like I don't know. I don't want to see it as bullying because I'm just like, if you're able to take it and dish it out, you're cool to me and I want to be your friend. Like, it's not necessarily that I just want to bully somebody for no reason. Sometimes it's just how it is, where it's like, well, let's see how far I can push this. And it's like, oh, you're actually gonna fight back. You're actually kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, that's again, that also sounds super childish, but like it's just how it is.
No, yeah, I mean that's how you find your people, really. Like if they're too sensitive to handle me calling them a fucking dumbass once in a while, then feel free to call me a dumbass back. Please, if I'm being a fucking idiot, tell me. But if you're too sensitive, then I just can't. I can't. I can't. I've tried to be friends with people that are really hypersensitive about being like bullies to each other. Like when you're friends with your friends, you're supposed to bully each other,
right? Right? Yeah, you heard it here first. Friends bully friend.
Yeah. It is the way. It's the only way.
Right? Yeah. That's how you build the bond. Trauma bonding with each other, being each other's trauma.
You have to be each other's trauma. It's the only way.
Right.
'Tis the way, as the Mandalorians say. Or is that what they say?
Yeah, I mean, this is the way, but yeah, this is essentially, the way. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was like, this doesn't sound right.
And yeah. I don't think there's anything else. I think that's it. For now. Again, I do if people are interested, I will make the part 2. I will talk about Pigeon Jesus. I will talk about Ryder a little bit. I might not talk about Alyssa as much unless she comes up again, or like she comes out again and talks to me. I highly suggest looking at the Twitter pages, right? Not even my main one, but my guy and Jim posting channels.
Recording a commercial that takes all day.
That is gonna be it.
What a sad burger.
Thanks for watching.
You got the
Thanks for listening.
veggie buns, bro. What the fuck?
Let me know if I'm crazy.
So we're selling out of the scene, bro.
Maybe don't do that. I don't know. Just listen. I know it's a waste of time to have been doing this for 3 years, following this fucker for 3 years, wasting time, taking time out of my life for 3 years. But hey, he didn't ruin my fucking wedding. He didn't ruin my brother's quince. He didn't ruin any vacations I've had. Anytime I've had a vacation or time away from home, I pretty much only talk to him I stay off of social media and I don't whatever. I spend time with friends and family and all that. So he didn't ruin any of that. So that's great. He still sucks a fat dick though. You can still just chomp on that shit though. He sucks. He will continue to suck. That's it.
Disgusting. And Baconator. Wendy's. And I still won't. I never will. But also they have Baconator fries.
Fuck, I hate Baconator. Love the Picklenator.
Do not shoot my girl! Are you freaking kidding me? Guess what? Everyone's dead.